Oh, yeah. It is Monday. Welcome in, everybody. I appreciate you being here. Let me make sure I got everything good, everything set. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. All right, you guys, on your way in, if you could remember, please hit a thumbs up on this stream. Always appreciated. And then beyond that, if you guys don't mind, go ahead and share the stream out. Let's bring some friends in. It's going to be a big party tonight, and I couldn't be more excited. And beyond that, you guys, I don't know. What's going on? Hey, I see a lot of people chatting right now about the weather in their area. Drop a comment what the weather was like for you. I saw some temperatures in the hundreds. I saw some crazy weather in Arizona. We were not supposed to get any rain, and we got just a wild, random, night thunderstorm, just huge, boom, out of nowhere. It lasted about 15 minutes and then was gone. And we had just put down some more grass seed earlier today, so it was perfect. But this morning was chilly. We had a low this week projected of 47 miles per hour, 47 degrees. That's cold. That's cold. So yeah, I'm excited to hear about you guys. For some reason, my stream over here is not loading to let me get these comments popping. But hopefully that will refresh itself in just a little bit. But yeah, drop your comments out there, you guys. Ooh, gray skies and a little chill in Germany. Nice. 105, 57 in Canada. That's crazy, the differences that we have. Love that so much. Okay. Why comments are you doing this? All right, let me try something real quick, guys. I will be right back. Don't leave. It's like I'm fading out, right? Doing one of these guys. But I'll be right back. I just got to refresh this to see if the comments will work for us here. Come on, baby. Give me one more chance. Give me one more. All right, let me refresh this bad boy. And I'll be right back. Right back, guys. Hold. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now we're live. Now we got it. I got Brian right there. Perfect. Okay. Got it. Yeah, and it got way chillier today, but we got just smashed with we just got smashed with some rain, but it made for some beautiful rainbows. And so that was pretty cool. This could be interesting. The comments are not wanting to load for me to highlight them. So I might not be able to highlight every comment. We'll see where this goes. I don't know what StreamYard is doing, but I at least can see them and talk about them. I just might not be able to display them right here. The very last comment that I have is from True North, fittingly. So bear with me on this one, guys. We'll see what happens with the comments on the backstage. And everybody's here. Everybody's in. It is appreciated, you guys. But again, normally I highlight comments like this throughout the stream. And for whatever reason right now, StreamYard is not wanting to load those. And I do have a feeling YouTube is once again making some update changes. some update changes you guys may have noticed. I just noticed my video tab is looking different. I even tried to blow on it and kick it, and so I just learned that term today, Craig. I saw in the stream Jeremy had posted. StreamYard delay, exactly. But YouTube has changed the layout on my phone of the videos and the way it shows me some information. And then there is a new feature. I actually put it on my Instagram and Facebook group as well. But there is a new feature that they're rolling out. I don't know any of the implications of it, but it looks like this. I don't know if it's on streams or not, but if you're on a video, I believe it may be, I was told it might only be mobile at this time, so mobile only currently. But if you are on mobile, where there is the comment bar, where you guys go and, yeah, exactly, David, where you put in the comments on that one, And if you swipe over from the comments, there is this thing called hype this video. Yeah, hype this video. Emily said, I just freaked out when I went into YouTube. New phone, signed into everything again. It's way different. Yeah, it is different. What's up, Brian? And yeah, we're here for you, man. We're here for you. And yeah, and so give it to your warfare. Yeah, scare it straight. I might have to. If you swipe over, it says like hype this video. And so you have the opportunity to give like hype points. They're free. I don't know if it does anything. I don't know if it like actually gives any kind of what's up, Bishop? Welcome, guys. What's up, Justin? Welcome, everybody. I don't know if it gives any kind of boost to the algorithm. It can't hurt, right? Sometimes YouTube tries new things, and when they try new things, they like to boost when people use them. So if you guys get a chance, I don't know if it does it on the stream or not, but once you like a video of mine in the last 7 days, I believe that's the parameters, swipe over and then give it some hype points. Again, absolutely free, and it's a new thing. So I'm not quite sure what it does or what it will do, but hey, we'll take it. Like it can't hurt. Yeah, it can't hurt. And Billy says, my phone did a major update today. Everything looks super different. Haven't seen the YouTube changes yet. Yeah, I've got a few minor ones. So anytime that happens, then YouTube sometimes has some lagging or some buffering. And so, yeah, it can be challenging, but we'll make the most out of it. For whatever reason, again, right now, it is not letting me show any comment past this one from True North. So yeah, we'll get it all figured out. And of course, we'll talk about some Commands Corner in just a little bit. And again, I hope I can highlight your guys' comments as they come through, but on stage. Interesting. They got some new features over here as well that I can use, but doesn't help if I can't give the comments. Okay, let me pop back through here. And True North says, yeah, hey, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun tonight. All right, so yeah, weather's a little bit crazy. And what's going on with you guys? What's new lately? Do you guys have anything to celebrate? Any wins, big ones, small ones? Do you have anything challenging that you need some positive vibes and some community support behind? I can see it, JB. I just can't highlight it. It's being silly to me on the highlight. So, and yeah, guys, if you don't mind, just see if you hit the thumbs up, the like button. It's True North. You know we're going to party. You know we're going to have good vibes. They have such a strong community behind them of fans and consumers and friends and family. And so, yes. And, hey, they're back, guys. The comments are back. We just needed to be patient. There we go, baby. There we go. And Amber said, I got my certification for personal trainer. Come on now. We survived Monday. Hey, let's go. I got 5K bonus for being what? Spending spree. That's awesome. What's up, Ronnie? Welcome on in. All right. What's up, Ellie? 36th wedding anniversary tomorrow. Come on now. And I believe your lovely wife has been joining us on Monday, so happy early anniversary to both of you guys. I don't plan on going to midnight to be able to say it officially, but you never know. Yeah, you never know what could happen. Building a new house? Yes, sir. Aubrey had a great day in 8th, and Kenzie had a great day in 1st grade, and I had a great first day year 4 of my school. Awesome. Love that to the whole Red family. Yeah, we had our first day of school, and little Miss Violet was the cutest thing in the world, of course. I don't think I can play the video of it, but I can show you guys a little picture of this little cutie patootie. So we had and I'll show you guys in a little bit here. Remind me, I got to show about Violet. Smashing at the gym, lost 30 pounds. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Let's go. Been dealing with a Karen all day. Okay, hopefully not talking about your mom, because your mom, we will not tolerate that kind of tone. What's up, Sarah? What's up, everybody? What's going on? Okay. And been a little over a week since the beard trim and haircut. Loving the shorter beard while maintaining the bigger stash. 6 inches. Yeah. A lot of people are like, dude, that's not a shorter beard. All right. Right in the kitchen bathroom renovation. Love that. Love that. Emily, you were not wrong. You were not wrong. All right. Watch from the ER, hoping for the best. Oh, man. Hey, we got you, Phil. Let us know if you need anything, my friend. I hope all is okay and getting better in answers. Nothing but positive vibes, dude. Yep, nothing but positive vibes. Okay, let's see what else is out there. Took tomorrow off to game all day with my son. Nice. That's cool. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. That's awesome. All right, what's up, Nate? Sebastian has officially finished all of his work for his senior year. A high school diploma's on its way. Come on now. Come on now. No new meds. Let's go, Billy. Happy to hear that, dude. That's huge news. Huge news. Okay, what qualifies as big? I don't know. You tell me. That's the question, right? Not going to go there. Too early. What's up, Warren? What's up, Donald? What's up, everybody? Andrew! Come on, man. Thank you so much, dude. Andrew just did a super chat. Dancy and True in North Crew. You know it. You know it, dude. All right, well, let me show you the cuteness real quick. So today was our day of first days, of course. And today was a big first day for our family. So not only was it the first day of kindergarten for Violet, it was also the first day of third grade for Jax, the first day of fifth grade for Maddox. But above that, it was the first day. Oh, look at that little cutie. It was the first day of our kids ever riding the school bus. So for the last 7 years, so preschool, pre-K, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, our kids, we have driven to school and picked up and brought home from school, just mainly because we could. And it, you never know, right? The bus is crazy. Life is crazy. School can be a little scary, that kind of stuff. So we have drove them to school every single day for the last 7 years. And what's up, Alex? And so today, this year, they are going on the bus. That's going to give us about an hour of more time in the morning and about an hour of more time in the afternoon. And for me, that's 2 more hours of work every day during school days. Huge game changer. And it's a big step. It's a big step. And Violet is a super sweet, but she's a beast and she can handle the bus, and her brothers are on it. And Maddox is a massively strong, large fifth grader who's the oldest grade in their school. So I'm not really worried about anybody. She has her brothers there to stick up for her. And so, yeah, it's we're at the bus stop we're at the bus stop with them. So nothing's happening there. And her brothers are great young men. So that's super, super cute. And so that was our day today. And she handled it really, really, really well. Now it was only a half day. And so, yeah, I used to spend 2.5 hours morning and afternoon taking kids to and from school, total of 5 hours every single day. Hey, I feel you. Mine was, it was over an hour on the afternoon, and it was about an hour in the morning. So nowhere near yours, but I do understand. Yep, I do understand. They're all on the same bus. Yep, same bus, go to the same school. And so it seemed like the perfect year and the perfect time to be able to try them on the bus. And thank you, Tammy. And how many inches is your beard right now? I think I'm at around 14, 15 inches. I haven't measured my beard in a while. I'm probably due to do that. But it's, as you guys know, it's been my longest of ever that I've ever gone without trimming my beard. And so I'm embracing it. I'm excited. Jax was great. Yeah, Jax was fantastic, man. Jax, if you guys have been around the channel for years, Jax used to really battle anxiety. He really gets worked up, really. And every once in a while, he'll have his moments. At my sister's wedding, one of my other sister's dogs was just playfully chasing him, and he kind of went into fight or flight mode, and it hit him pretty heavy. We got him out of it pretty smoothly after, I don't know, probably 20, 30 minutes or so. But it comes back rarely these days because we worked on it with therapists. We worked on it with a school support person, social emotional person, all that stuff. He absolutely crushed it, man. He is so personable. He killed it this weekend at soccer. It was just fantastic. Fantastic. Arizona, right on that medium blend. We're going to talk all about them in just a little bit here. But Vi is the cutest, and it was just great. And Maddox was doing awesome. Awesome. Measurements and photos on the first every month. Oh, nice, Craig. Very cool. What's up, OG? Welcome. Having our oldest ride the bus last year was a really hard decision. And I'll be honest, man, I know people are like, oh, the bus is where the corruption happens. And like, I get joking about it and stuff. But right, there is some bad stuff that happens. There is some dangerous stuff. We've all seen it. We've all heard about it. And you don't want to be the helicopter parent. You want to let your kids be able to be kids. But the world is very different now than when you and I went to school. Literally, I don't care if you're 60, 70, or if you're 30, 40. Right now is vastly different than it was 20, 30, 40 years ago. And so as a parent, if I can make the journey as safe and as pleasant as possible, I'm going to. But we calculated everything. We were able to make sure we are doing our due diligence. We timed it out right. And it seemed to be the perfect time. Yep, the absolute perfect time. And thank you. The grass, actually, if you look over Violet's, what we see the right shoulder, but what would be her left shoulder, that was all the grass that got tore up from the pool being put in. And so we're coming back. It's not fully back yet, but it's good. Oh, my kids love school. We don't ever have to tell them to go to school or battle it. They love school. They love friends. They love their teachers. There's so much to it that they really, really, really enjoy. And so we're very fortunate with that, but we also set the stage like that, you know? And so, yeah. Yep. Yeah, if they have trouble, nobody's messing with Maddox. I mean, Maddox is about athletic as it gets. He's about as big as it gets, and he's got a younger brother he battles every day. So he's not, nobody's going to mess with Maddox. And we had the talk, right, me, Maddox, and Jackson was like, hey, I know it's your little sister. I know she gives you hard times at home and can be tough to be around often, but that's your sister. I said, nobody talks about her. Nobody does nothing to her or near her. I said, you step in, you handle business together. Maddox, you're the oldest. I was the oldest. I had two younger sisters, so I understood what that burden was like. And I felt like it made me a better human, a better man, a better husband, a better father later on in life. And so we had that. What's up, Nicholas? We had that talk, and we had it last night, and then we had it this morning before the bus. And they seemed like they were doing awesome. No, they go to the same school district I went to in high school, but I did not go to elementary there. Yeah, Violet is huge for her grade. Violet is almost as tall as Jax, and Jax is 3 years older than her. She is an absolute monster for size and athleticism and everything. So, yep. And yeah, exactly, right? The boys can have arguments with her. The boys can have little back and forth with Violet. Nobody else does, though. That is her world, and so that's not gonna happen. And Violet, to be fully fair, she can stand up for herself too. Violet's not somebody you want to mess with either. Hey, what's up, Black Manor? And I agree, Violet 100%. But on this bus, she is a kindergartner, and there are fifth graders. So there is quite an age difference right there, and I just wanted to make it super clear how commands operate, how commands handle ourselves, and if anybody messes with their sister, they're handling business. We can deal with the consequences afterwards, whether it's going to get them ice cream because they got suspended or whatever the case is. Nobody messes with Violet. Today, next year, in 10 years, that's just not an option on the table for the command family. Fifth grade to kindergarten on the bus is a big range, and I'm glad her brothers are there. I taught for 12 years. And they do go to the school district that I taught at. So, yep, I taught for 12 years. Yes. Wow, we had kindergartners all the way up to high school. Oh, yeah, our school district's big. I mean, I don't think it's like crazy or like massive, but our high school has around 3,000 students in it. And so it's pretty decently large school. Each class, as it gets lower, is bigger and bigger. So the other classes are around nearly 1,000 kids per grade level. And so it's pretty big. Where the school I went to in elementary and middle school, we had a class of around 30. We had a very small class. And then in high school, I came over here. And so, yeah, it was a culture shock for me. Yeah, our high school is really big, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So our classes now have about 1,000 kids in them. So having a bus with K through 12 is just not possible. But it's elementary buses, middle school buses, which is 6, 7, 8, and then high school buses. I did not know Sam in school, but I met her in college. I worked at a rec center that she attended, and then we actually officially met, and I asked her out at a nightclub. Like a cheesy, horrible, stand on the wall, ground is sticky from alcohol nightclub. Yeah. Yep. Huge classes. Yeah, the school's a big one. It's a big one. There's pros and cons to the big school district. Pros and cons. But it's probably Maddox's last year at public school. After this, he will be homeschooled and doing a lot of focus on soccer academy stuff. And they have a whole program for like homeschooled athlete students and stuff. So we'll see. And who knows? It's a full school year away. You never know. Things can change. We're never married to any ideas like that. But yeah, it's been cool. So it was a good day. Good first day of school. Is only a half day. So Sam and I got a little bit of stuff done, but not a crazy amount. And we're kicking it right off tomorrow to get stuff going again. And again, guys, it is True North in here tonight. We got the Chief in here. What up, Bearded Chief? I see him saying hello and interacts with everybody. I love that. We got frickin' Frack. We got everybody in here. So if you have any other friends you want to bring in, post it on Instagram to your story, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever. Text a buddy, say, hey, I think you forgot. You should probably want to be in here. If you don't want to, no worries. It's not something I expect, but it is really cool when people go above and beyond. What's up, Randy? What's up, Justin? Welcome, everybody. All right, let's go ahead and start the show tonight. Pud's in the house. It is August 25th. Come on now. Next time I see you on Command's Corner, we are likely going to be, in September? That's crazy. Also, yeah, that's just crazy. And it's true. If you guys hit the share button and then hit copy, it shows YouTube that you wanted to share this, which is really, really nice. What's up, Jason? Have family in town? All right, buddy. Take care, man. Thank you for stopping in to say hello. Go enjoy that family time. And just, Caroline, welcome. And just a reminder, you guys, Beard Advice Live is on you guys like my handwriting here? Thursday nights, just a reminder, 9 p.m. For at least the next 2 months. Again, it's not ideal. It's not something that we wanted, but that's how the family schedule worked out. As you guys know, soccer practice that we go to, it's about an hour away, and it just was not going to be possible to have Sam and myself on Wednesday nights. Thursday's even tight getting that going. But yeah. Am I live on Labor Day? Of course. Yep. I've been live on Christmas. I've been live. You name it. I'm going to be live if it's a Monday. We've not missed a Monday Commands Corner in over 7 years. Quite literally, over 7 years. That's vacation. That's holidays. That's sickness. That's the birth of children. I streamed from a hospital. Like, we don't miss. If I do, you guys know that there's very, very serious situation for me not to be able to. When should I stop shaving my neck? Now. As long as you can handle it, now. If you want specific advice given to your beard and your goals, Beardmeister, literally send into Beard Advice Live. I'll put up the email down below, you guys. We don't have a bunch of entries yet this week. They often come in the last day or the day before, which is fine. But if you guys want to get ahead of it, the email is down below, and it is beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Literally send a couple pictures of your beard, ask that question, and we will let you know what we think as advice. And we'd love to have you guys there on the show. Put it in your calendar, write a Sharpie, whatever you need to do. We also do giveaways on that show as well. So Beard Advice Live every single Thursday. Yep, every single Thursday. Stream from many campgrounds. Yeah, I've streamed from hotels. I've streamed from campgrounds. I've streamed from the hospital. And so, yeah, I've streamed from many places. Consistency. People wonder what the C and Dan C Bearded stands for. It's actually consistency. So, yeah, man, it's pretty crazy. Yep, pretty crazy. And our drive to practice, yep, and we are 5 days a week right now. It's a new season, so we're figuring out our flow of practice. Tonight, Sam took Jax to practice, and I hung with Maddox and Vi. Tomorrow, I don't know what the plan is, but we get it figured out. Sam and I are the true team. What's up, Fabio? Yep, true team. Okay. Oh, True North Body Wash is fantastic, especially the Wicked Citrus. Fantastic. Yep. Stream from Mountain Dew infused laptop. I did spill some Mountain Dew on my computer right here in Columbus. Yes. So for the next at least 2 months, we won't know the winter schedule until it comes out. We are Thursday nights for Beard Advice Live. Yep. Brad, good to see you, man. This is an OG of Beard Advice Live. We were able to help him and follow his journey on it. So I'm glad you're able to stop in. Super cool. August is here. Okay. Beard Advice Live, Thursday. Come on. Yep, I agree. Wicked Citrus is an amazing body wash. Yes, it really is. Really, really is. All right, question for you guys. I told you in the post to bring a beverage because the teacher was going to ask a question. Now, what are you guys sipping on tonight? I just have some water. Full disclosure, it was not the best water day for me. It wasn't hot out. I didn't go to the gym. I was very active, all over doing things. And so it was not the ideal. What's up, Flamethrower? It was not the ideal water day. And those are full of excuses. I got to do better. This was not good. Tomorrow I will do better, but I'm still going to finish consistently till the end of the night. I don't recommend if you had a bad water day. It doesn't really help to chug water at the end of the night. You're not going to process it. You're not going to use it correctly. So it didn't help me, but I'm going to make sure I'm trying to get as much as I can. Hey, and thank you for asking, Warren. We were able to give a slight update on Beard Advice Live, but the friend from last week, if you guys were here, there was a medical situation, and we just wanted to be there for our friend, and he's doing better. He's not, I don't believe, fully back to normal and clear, but he is home after spending some time in the hospital and is back home in the comfort, chatting, talking, doing better. So thank everybody for their positive vibes, their prayers, whatever they gave. Dan, are you a Detroit Tigers fan? I am. So my grandfather, James Command, if you guys want to look it up, I have a picture on Instagram or something. He is a World Series ring holder. He was a scout and coach for the 84 Detroit Tigers. And then also, if you didn't know, he is a world record holder in MLB. He has a world record with the Philadelphia Phillies, and it's kind of a random one, but pretty cool. And that was his first ever hit, his first ever at-bat in Major League Baseball. He hit a grand slam, and he's the first player to ever have a grand slam for their first hit. It was later tied by also a Philadelphia Philly player, and that was Chase Utley, the legend. And so, yeah, we're a big Detroit Tigers fan. This year's been fun, up and down. We had a little bit of a slump after the All-Star break and Home Run Derby, but it seems like we've kicked it back into gear. And so, yeah, they're playing the ball the right way. Right. I mean, we got Scoobs, of course, but we don't have the crazy Cabreras and the stars we had of 2004 and stuff like that, Maglio and all of them. But it's been a fun year. Yep. Really fun year. Okay. Got all the beverages out of the way. Who is ready for? They have solid. So Scoobs is the best in baseball. But outside of Scooble, we don't have a ton of aces. We got some guys that can be serviceable. We field well. But it is time for some Florida Man Monday. Florida Man Monday. And some of you guys have been sent, this one was not sent to me, but some of you have been sending me some good candidates. I apologize. I forgot who it was right now, but somebody sent me, stop the tease. Somebody sent me a Bobcat. Oh, who was it? Was it Mad Jack? Somebody sent me a Bobcat. And guys, please make sure you are live. Please make sure you're live. With YouTube it's telling me everything's fine on the internet side of things. But with YouTube having updates, sometimes it makes the stream lag. What's up, Steve? It was Mad Jack. Thanks, my man. What you need to do is refresh the stream, or click the word live on the bottom corner. If there's a red dot next to it, you're good. If there's not, you're not live. You're behind. And you don't want to miss the giveaways tonight by lagging. So refresh the stream. Make sure you're with us right now. Well, Mad Jack sent me a picture of a bobcat, a Florida bobcat, ripping a shark out of the ocean and walking away with it. Yeah, that's pretty dang Florida. My guy Donald, I think a couple people sent it, but I know Donald did. A dentist or a dental hygienist was caught like super gluing teeth at the dent. Like, oh man, there's too many to ever keep up with. Yep, there's too many. Yeah, the internet says everything's okay, so we're fine. We're good. We're good. Turtle, what's up? I feel like it's been a while. Welcome. Yeah, even the Florida Bobcats are tough. Yes, they are. So, the concept of Florida Man Monday is full-on Florida thing. Yep. The concept of Florida Man Monday is to highlight a wild news story from Florida, usually within the last week. I try not to get involved with death. I try not to go too far drugged out or crazy out or too violent. I don't ever do like super sad stories. It's never like a murder or kids involved or anything like that. That's just not the vibe I'm going for. We just want to say, essentially, hey, crazy stuff in Florida. I'm not carnivore. I prefer meat and rice and potatoes and stuff like that. So mainly paleo. I have celiac disease, so I'm very limited in what I can eat. But yeah, I just like meat. That's the main thing that I do. Hey, what's up, Dan? Good to see you, man. Been a while. Okay, so here is Florida Man Monday today. Florida man dressed in full jester costume, actual like hat and outfit and everything, arrested for pulling a 12-inch dagger on a landscaper over loud mowing. So there was a landscaper that was mowing, and this dude pulled a 12-inch dagger on the landscaper, which is crazy enough. But this week at Walmart, that's not bad, Sean. That's not bad at all. I might save that. And he was wearing a jester costume. Yeah. The Joker is alive and well in Florida. Are you kidding me? Tom C. Bearded, my cousin's in the house. What up, Tom? Missed you at the family reunion at the wedding a couple weekends ago, dude. That's all right. Hopefully we catch the next one. Why so serious? Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah, dude was hungover and no one should cut grass before noon. Yeah, was coming home for the Renaissance Fair. That could explain it. That could explain it. Yeah. Yep. True. He did not stab him. I probably wouldn't have covered it if he did, but that is true. And so, yeah, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But he did get arrested. So I would not do that. People are crazy here too. Yeah, the spoiler, you guys. Every state is crazy, right? Every state's crazy. Florida just has them more readily available to search for the term Florida man. It's just become a thing. And so, yeah, this is that's one way to get arrested. And then the best thing is when they arrested him, they brought him in with the jester costume on. I don't know if the holding tank that he got put into, if it would intimidate people or make him more of a target. Florida man is a term for a reason. That's very true. Very, very, very true. Yes. Saying you shouldn't mow before noon. You must not live in the South. No, I didn't say that. You can mow whenever you want. I'm up. I've never had a day in the last 7 years that I've been up after 7 o'clock. So, yeah, I don't have a choice. My kids have a crazy, and I do too. I try to sleep in. My body just doesn't let me. I don't care if I go to bed at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock. It gets up by 7. Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah. I feel like wearing a jester costume in jail wouldn't go well, or they're just gonna be scared just enough. Yeah, just enough to leave him alone. And so, yep, this is Florida here. Mowing the lawn, and a jester comes out and pulls a foot-long dagger. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Right. And I'm being serious. They may have looked at him and be like, this guy might not be all together, and stayed a little bit a ways away from him. Yeah, ways away from him. Hey, thank you, Whip. He said, like the owl of the beard game, full of knowledge and wisdom. Thank you, man. I'm just sharing my journey. I'm literally nothing special. Didn't go to school for this. Not like formally trained. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm just a dude that somehow stumbled upon an obsession with beards. I have an obsessive personality. I'm just thankful it wasn't cocaine or some other bad things that I got obsessed with. So it's a random journey of life, but I'm happy to share my journey. I'm happy to talk about the things that I've learned along the way. And he's just a man with a plan named Dan. There it is. That sounds like it. Yep. All right, guys, let's go ahead and learn a little bit more about True North. Most of you in here know a lot about them already. However, Dan C. Cocaine does not have the same ring to it. Yeah, would it be like Dan C. squared at that point? Something like that. Yeah, Dan Cocaine Commander. Not bad name. We talk about things that have a ring to it. That's not bad. I don't hate that one. Never tried it. Never will. I'm really good about not trying things that are bad for me because I don't want to like them. That's my big thing is I don't want to like them. Most of you know as well. Come here, we'll get closer for this one. You guys got to feel the soul. I don't drink coffee. I've never drank coffee. I don't want to like coffee. I don't need to wake up with caffeine. I don't ever have caffeine before lunch. Now, with lunch, oftentimes I will have a Mountain Dew, not because of the caffeine, just because I love Mountain Dew, and it's like my treat. I try not to eat candy or other things during the day. But yeah, I don't drink coffee literally because I don't want to like it. I don't want to have to depend on it. I used to not wear watches, and then I got an Apple Watch, and I feel naked without it. I don't want that. I don't want to have to depend on coffee. I don't want to enjoy coffee. I don't want to crave coffee. So I just don't do it. I also don't eat salads because I don't want to enjoy salads. No, just kidding, because I think they're gross. And I don't want salad. I don't own jeans. I have a lot of weird... I have a lot of weird little things like that. But, yep, no coffee. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, my man. Hopefully it brings out those baby blues. Nah, I don't know. I just took a shower right before this stream, and so I was like, yeah, let me throw that blue on. Let's make that work. We don't need to go just gray today. Okay. Hey, Walt. Hey, and to each their own. I'm not hating on coffee. I'm not hating on salads. I'm not hating on jeans or anything like that. But do you ever plan on taking some spiritual journey in the future? No plans, but I'm not against. I'm open-minded to many things. But yeah, no plans. Okay. No, I dropped a fidget toy. Now I don't have one, and that's dangerous. I got to find it. All right, and most of you don't even realize probably when I stream or do anything, I'm always fidgeting with something. It's ADHD just personified. Today I am fidgeting with a battery. Why? It was right here, and my normal fidget toys are not next to me. And so, yeah, so I'm just fidgeting with a battery, and I dropped it. That was it. Yep, that was it. But yeah, I don't need a salad. Just give me a steak. Give me some I made some chicken breast and rice for dinner. What did I have with the rice? Butter. Put some butter on the rice. That's it. Send me a salad. Yeah, Sam loves salad too. Yeah, it's just not my thing. Nope. I drink 2 cups of coffee every morning, then crazy. Who knew Dan has a fidget? Oh yeah, I always have a fidget toy. I have actual, I don't know where they're at, but I have actual fidget toys. And so, yeah, I'm just always kind of just doing something like this. And just, hey, what's up, Greg? And just kind of, just going through. Yeah, and my kids have, the boys are, Violet and Maddox have super amped up ADHD, so they have all the fidget toys and everything as well. So, yeah, man, I like it. With the different things, yes. Yep, I didn't taste it. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Dan, do you guys have a dog? Or nope, just 3 cats. We got River, Luna, and Lumen. I know people will be like, we're just not a dog family. Not our thing for many reasons. Maddox being allergic is one of them, but we're just not a dog thing. Dan, since you started growing your beard, have you ever done a reset and shave? Nope. I have not shaved since high school. I have no plans to either. No interest in that one at all. Nope. Okay. What's up, Bobby? Welcome. All right. Good to see you, man. And guys, it's still not too late. We got a bunch of giveaways, a bunch of games, a bunch of things. And also, the more people in here, the more that they can learn about True North, or the more they can share about True North, if they already know them. Here is what is going on tonight, my friends. I will drop a link in the chat, even though it is pinned in the chat. But here is the deal. So now until midnight, so you have like 2.5 hours or so, DanC10 is still your 10% off affiliate discount code. But with every single order, True North is going to throw in a free full-size beard oil, dealer's choice of scent. So if you buy an oil, they throw in an oil for free. If you buy a wash, they throw in an oil for free. Vado, good to see you, man. Always love seeing Vado pop in. And so, yeah, if you want to try True North, if you want to stock up on some favorites, if you want to try something new, here's your chance to save 10% and get that free full-size oil. Now, this is directly attached to DanC10, so you can't use any other codes or leave off a code. If you use DanC10 until midnight, they're automatically going to put in a free oil. So just something to consider there. And we have Nate said, nothing but love for True North. Mad respect for their process and dedication. Hey, what up, Dennis? This is my guy here, Dennis. And Dennis is a good friend of mine. He he works at my favorite restaurant. Most of you guys know, Pete Way. And he does a live stream about wrestling stuff, which is cool, professional wrestling. And so if you guys want to check out Dennis, and he just started a new one. Dennis, go ahead, and guys, I don't like free plugs unless I say, hey, plug it. And this is one, plug it. Dennis, what's the name of the new channel? Yep, that would be awesome. Okay. If you buy so it's just one oil added to every order. So if you buy a butter and a wash, they'll throw in an oil. So just one oil added to every order. Will gravity eventually straighten my chin curl? Most likely no. The chin curl is either natural or it's caused by your grooming habits or life habits. But what you can do is use heat every day to get it out, and it will reset every time you get to water, but it is not going to, gravity's likely not going to do that. Okay. Let me see what else I have here. What up, Scott? Good to see you, man. Let's go. I got hit by a truck today, which is code for went to the gym. Come on, man. I love it. I subscribed. Nice. All right, here's his new podcast, you guys. Here's his new podcast if you want to check that out. And it's all about professional wrestling and genuinely an amazing human. I'm not saying that because he's in here. I would just like say hi or whatever. And like, I don't have to say this. Genuinely just a bright ray of like positive vibes. He makes me feel like I'm somebody that is a friend or that's welcomed every time I walk in. I actually talked about that today with my beautiful wife, Sam, how I just love the energy of Dennis. So just a great dude, man. So yeah, check that out, you guys, if you're into wrestling. A little delayed, but I'm glad to hear your friend from last week is doing better. Good, dude. Me too. That friend means a lot to me, so I'm glad that they're out there. All right. Poof? Yeah, I don't know, Randy. That's a good question. And Dennis says, thank you, bro. Of course, man. And Leo says, I just like True North on Facebook. Thanks for the announcement. Hey, of course. So yeah, thank you, Leo. Getting me back on track here. With True North, you guys, they are owned by Tara and Chris, legends in the community. They're out of Madison, Maine. Tara is originally from LA, from California, and then Chris is originally from the Boston area, and they are now in the East Coast in Madison, Maine. I had the chance to be able to meet them, spend an evening, hang out with them. Sam, the kids met them. Just good people, man. Hardworking, dedicated, straight up American, like just absolutely phenomenal people. And again, I spent a whole evening with them. I talked to them on a very regular, dang near daily basis. Just awesome people, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome people. And so what up, Sarge? What up, Ray? Welcome, welcome. And so, yeah. Wicked Citrus, can anybody tell me how long it will last in beard? So it's an essential oil, so it's not going to be the longest lasting. It's not going to be the strongest, but you're getting a couple hours out of it. A few hours, I should say. And what type of butter is that? True North? True North has as close to a whipped butter as humanly possible. Very light, very, very nourishing. I would say it is their most beloved product. That if you had to say everybody loves their scents, loves their customer service, loves their oil, wash, everything. But I would say that their most beloved product is their beard butter. How's the road to 100K going? It's going really well, guys. We are, again, the goal is to hit. Let's see who can get this first. When is the channel's goal to hit 100K? Because right now we just passed 97.4K, so 97,400 subs. And we want to hit it by November 1st. So the goal is to hit it on Halloween. That's what we're shooting for. We want to have the 100K. And and Leo says, Lost Live, check it from time to time. There we go. We want to hit the 100K on Halloween or before. Yep, on Halloween or before, that is the goal. So, yes. Okay. Man, I just noticed I wasn't live. Yeah, guys, check to make sure you're live. Check to make sure you're live out there. All right. Let's see what else we have here. And always, sticker packs. They are known and loved for their stickers. Known and loved for their stickers. Yeah, Craig, lots of stickers, stylish stickers, fun stickers. And as Leo said, we about Facebook, they have a brand new Facebook group. It is called the True North Beard Co. North Crew. And so if you see on my post up there, you guys, I do list new Facebook group, high level scents. Tara goes live on YouTube every Tuesday and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So Tuesday, Friday, True North on YouTube. They are live. They're going to hang out and have a good time. So just keep that in mind if you guys are looking for another hangout or something to do. And yeah, Wicked Citrus oil is great. The scent dissipates a bit, but I get whiffs throughout the day. I agree. Yep. And they also do a monthly giveaway in their Facebook group. So keep that in mind. Non-beard products you like the best from True North? Body wash. Easy peasy body wash. Yep. Nice, Derek. Just subscribe to the True North channel. Oh, heck yeah, man. And as always, guys, genuinely never feel pressure to buy here. I don't ever want somebody to buy being like, I got to support Dan. I got to support these companies that are on. No, you don't. That's not your burden. That's not your job. If you want to capitalize on a deal, if you want to try a company, if you want to support them, you want to support the affiliate, heck yeah, awesome. But please don't ever feel like that's a burden of yours, because I don't ever lay it out that way. I promise you, I would rather have you in a good spot rather than putting yourself in a bad spot. You can support for free. You can simply simply subscribe to their YouTube channel, and that's an amazing form of support. Yep. October 7th, hit it on my B-Day, or 27th. Okay, I'm going to hold you to that. Remind me on that one. Yep, remind me on that one. Chris and Tara absolutely crush social media and the engagement side of things, inspiring on that grind. Yeah, and I put that down there as well. Very involved socials. And then if you check that top corner, I said wonderful community behind them. They really do have a wonderful community. Randy has one of their stickers on the truck. Nice. Chris and Tara, amazing humans. Yeah, I'm so happy I was able to meet them and hang out with them. How is liquid butter different than regular oil? So it usually involves an oil that came from a butter, such as shea olein oil or shea nut oil, which they take the shea butter, they remove the long chain fatty acids, which is the part of the butter that makes it solid, and then it's into it in an oil. So oftentimes it can be a little bit more sealing, a little bit more coating on the hairs rather than absorbing into the skin, a little bit more nourishing to the hair specifically rather than the oil, because oils are generally balanced: skin oils and hair oil, skin oil, hair oil, skin oil, hair oil. Liquid butters are generally more towards hair oils. So hopefully that helps. I thought that was a pretty good, my thoughts all kind of came together. That was pretty good way to put it. And then in practicality, the difference of liquid butter and real butter is you don't have to melt it down, and it doesn't melt and then leak. So something to keep in mind. Looks like True North Beard Co. and True North Beard Co. and North Crew are different, or at least separate. So True North Beard Co. would be their Facebook page, and then the North Crew is going to be their Facebook group. Now, they are different things on Facebook. I know they sound similar, but it's just how Facebook does things. So, yes. Oh, yeah, no, JG, no pressure, man. They'll be here. They'll be around. Don't ever worry about it. And, yeah, love that, Dennis. I'll hit that in just a second here. Ray owns too many for his own good. Nice. Yes. Okay. Randy says, but if you don't try True North, you're wrong. I mean, no pressure. Nope, not me. Not me. I didn't say that. That was him. What's up, Fleece? Once said during Beard Advice Live that manners with waitress reveal a lot about a person. I'll never forget that perspective. Some lessons stick, whether we notice or not. Yeah. I really, and not to go on a rant this early, but I firmly believe the way you treat workers in public tells me a whole heck of a lot about you. If we go to a restaurant and I feel that you are unfairly rude to a server, to a hostess, to a chef, it's not my vibe. Can't do it. If I feel like you're just unbelievably rude to a hotel worker, nope, I can't do it, man. I really can't do it. And so, yeah, I do mean that a lot. Yep, that's something that is big for me. Really, really big for me. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. With liquid butters, do they need to be hair only? No, so they can go to the skin most times, Miles. I try to use it as a true butter, but the chances of clogging your pores, probably a little bit more likely than oil, but it's not something that's a super risk from the companies that we know, love, and trust. So, yeah. Yep. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, knocked over a bottle. Yep, that will happen. I've only had it a couple of times in the last 8-9 years, but it will happen. Yep. Always treat food service workers well. You don't want, yeah. And I mean, there's a difference when it's egregious, when it's a horrible experience, but you still don't have to be rude. You still don't have to feel like you're talking at somebody or talking down to someone. I want to still talk with them. I still want to reason, So, yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one for me. Okay, so let's see what else about this company, you guys. Here's their carrier blend. And if you had not heard, big news. They have a slightly updated carrier blend here. And they dropped fractionated coconut oil. And they dropped grapeseed oil. I'll put up the deal down at the bottom, my friends. And so these are two ingredients that can be entirely fine. Truly, genuinely can be entirely fine. But some people do have weird reactions smell-wise to fractionated coconut oil. Sometimes it makes certain people smell like a wet dog. I don't know why. It's just something that happens. And then with grapeseed oil, it can be polarizing. However, when you get virgin organic from a high-end supplier, not anything that's going to be a problem, but some people see that name and run because they had bad experiences in the past with grapeseed oil. But this is the blend here, you guys. It is a medium viscosity. So the blend is only available in 1 cent to my knowledge. I'll let Chris and Tara give any update. They sent me this update, and so I shared it. So it wasn't anything like me stepping out of pocket. But yeah, I'll let them comment on this one. Deer Hunter is unscented, correct? That is their unscented. So yes. And weird hanging out with True North and Finn. Yeah, right. All right. And then here it is, guys. All new drops are with this new blend. There you go. All new drops are with this new blend. Is grapeseed oil a filler? No, not necessarily. Grapeseed oil is great for the skin. It can do good things for the hair as well. But the problem is, out of all the carriers out there, the one that has the most garbage suppliers, the one that has the most hexane extracted is grapeseed oil. So there are a lot of cheap companies that use bad versions of it, and it gives it a bad name. It was kind of like my rant last week about bad actors in an industry making it harder for everybody. That's one of them. There's really good grapeseed oil out there. That's not a filler. That's not cheap. But there's a lot of bad ones out there too. So it all comes down to trusting the companies. We are rolling out this blend in all future releases. Nice, nice. Is it wrong to not tip a pizza guy if they charge a delivery fee? So the tipping thing's a tough one. I will say, if they are delivering it to me, I do still tip. The delivery fee can get muddy. It can go to the company. It can go to all these different things. I do tip on delivery. I'm paying for convenience there. I know that there's a delivery fee. I'm right. When I go, here's my rule at a restaurant. If I'm standing up, I do not usually like to tip. So if I go through like Qdoba or Chipotle, for example, fast casual, where you wait in line, you order, then they hand you the food, and they turn the screen around and have you tip, I don't tip in that situation. But if they do deliver and there is a fee, I do still tip. Is it my favorite thing in the world to do? No. But if they deliver, I do still tip. I'm going to put a poll up. It's just going to be a simple yes or no. And here's my question for you guys. Should you tip on pizza delivery if there is a delivery fee? Should you tip on a pizza delivery if there is a delivery fee? My answer is yes, but I do understand how that can be complicated. Hey, James, Metal in the house. What's going on, man? He says, solid products, incredible customer service. Hit that thumbs up. Right, pretty much this or that, yeah. And again, I wish the companies, it does drive me crazy that our tipping culture has gotten so wild that the burden has been pushed on the consumer rather than the company. And the people that are often left hanging are the workers. But if you're going to deliver, I am going to tip. That's just me. That's just my approach. They could increase the price and not call the delivery fee. Right. It's some way, shape, or form. It's always gonna trickle down. Yeah, always gonna trickle down. The delivery fee goes to the store, the delivery driver. I think it probably depends on the company. Yep. Anytime anyone does anything for you, a tip is recommended. Yeah. Yep. I think workplaces should pay their employees livable wages, not make us make up for it. I agree. But we're so far down that slide that it's hard. Yeah, it's really, really, really hard. Really hard. The delivery fee goes to corporate, tip goes to the driver. Yeah. Yep. My first job was a pizza place. When I turned 18 and became a driver, the fee went to the company. There you go. There you go. I've been told the fee doesn't go to the driver, but I don't know. Yeah, I bet I've heard that too, but I don't know any actual it does, but some people say they have experience here. Can someone explain what viscosity means to me? Yeah, of course. So viscosity is thickness of the oil. A thin viscosity would be closer to water. A thick viscosity would be closer to molasses or syrup, I guess you could say. And so viscosity is how thick it is. Yep. Okay. Timely. Yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah. No question, yes, and I do Slivery as job in my main. Okay. Yeah. Yep. All right. And yeah, tipping culture has gone crazy. Yep, it absolutely is. We don't tip the postman or the garbage man. Yeah. Nope, you're fair. That's absolutely fair. I do give them gifts though. I don't give the delivery driver gifts. I give both the garbage man and the postman. I give them gift cards at the holidays every year. So spread out throughout the year. I mean, yeah, it's tough. It's a loaded one, but all I can answer is for me. If I'm ordering delivery, I would like that convenience so much that I do tip in those situations. Yeah. And again, that's me. That's me. I know I tried not to laugh when I was talking about the thickness. So yeah. Like how it definitely, so this is where it gets complicated. Viscosity and absorption rate are closely related, but they are not direct. For example, ostrich oil, by feel, by look, is a thicker oil, but is a very fast absorbing oil. So there are contradictions to that comparison, but generally speaking, thinner the viscosity, the faster the absorption. Thicker the viscosity, slower the absorption. But there are some aspects. Why are we expected to pay part of their wage on top of paying for the food, drink, service? I'm 100% for tipping for excellent service, but hate that it's expected. Yeah, so it's not about kind of the system and how it's set up. Obviously, I think companies should pay them. Obviously, I think that burden should be taken off the consumer. But like Nate said, let's say that magically these pizza companies say, all right, guys, all right. The delivery fee is now going to the drivers. Are you happy? You don't need to tip. Here's a crazy thing. Come here. The price of your pizza is going to go up what that delivery fee was. It's like when you have situations where it's I don't want to get too far on this one, but it's loaded. The company's always going to get its profit. Why? Because it's a company. It's not a charity. It's not a nonprofit. They are trying to make money, and their job is to take it as high as they can without diminishing returns, right? I have way too complicated of a degree of economics that I don't understand, but I picked up a little bit here and there. It was a minor, but I did pick up some. You can call it what you want. You can put screens over things and mess. If the company starts absorbing those fees, they're then going to put the price. And then you could say, well, Dan, I would rather be educated and know the price right then and pay. You still do with the tip. You're just moving the shell game. You're just moving the cups. It's a very, very, very complicated thing that everyone likes to discuss in such simple terms and what we want and how it should be. Reality is all that matters, right? Reality is all that matters. And so it's, there's a lot to it. Oh yeah, no, I give the postal workers and the garbage and the recycle people gifts at the holidays, gift cards. If they have a beard, always, literally every time. And my delivery drivers too, if they have a beard, I give stuff. Even if they don't, I'll often give them things. And so, yeah, nobody will ever go broke by giving. Promise it will go a long way too if you're ever in a bind. And this is such a great way to look at it too. I recently tipped on pizza. And this is something I told Sam. I tipped on pizza. We had this full discussion probably 2-3 weeks ago between Sam and I and tipping culture and went down a whole rabbit hole. My biggest point was, in 2 months, I won't remember that I tipped $5. I won't remember my bank account being $5 different in 2 months. But if every person that got that pizza, or every person that ordered a pizza from that delivery driver, if they gave them $5, that person will remember in 2 months. All right? That person will remember everybody tipping $5 in 2 months. I will have absolutely no impact on my bank account. And so I do agree with Nate. You're not going to go broke tipping. And so, yeah, it's garbage man here. Never been tipped. We tip cans. Yeah, I do gift though. I do gift all of the services like that. So yeah, complicated topic, you guys. How do I boost my side beard hairs? Genuinely do just patience and healthy habits. Yep, patient. And this is a good point too. The postman and garbage man aren't paying for the gas or maintenance of the vehicle. Very true. When you have a pizza delivery man, almost always it's their own vehicle that they're delivering in. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of angles on this one. Yep, lot of angles on this one. Dan, thank you for distinguishing viscosity and absorption. Is one more important, and how does the customer know? I think viscosity is easier to know, feel, and express, so that makes it more important. If we started to get into absorption rate, I think it's going to be too difficult to convey, to measure, to explain, to understand. So I would say that viscosity is what we generally use and what we generally explain because it's more digestible and usable. Information is only as good as its understanding. Information is only as good as its applicability, right? And so I think that viscosity is more important. Okay. Love it. And great discussion, guys. Yep. Great discussion on this. It's always a safe place. And there's options to turn on tipping, but for the points made here, it's not something we do. Ordering from us is more than enough. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And great points, guys. Yep. And Moose says, the not tipping because of delivery feels like the same logic as I'm not putting my shopping cart away because it's someone else's job to collect them. Very fair. Very, very fair. Right, there's a cart person. That's their job. No, there's still courtesy. Yeah, there's still courtesy. So, yeah. Yep, absolutely. They get mileage by federal mandate that covers their fuel maintenance. Yeah, but Sean, have you had a delivery job? Does it actually cover their fuel and maintenance? Does it actually cover the miles that start adding up on their brakes, the miles that start adding up on their oil change, the miles that start adding up on wear and tear? It's pretty crazy. We got mileage for when we had like coaching things. Utterly insane insult of mileage. Like absolutely insane. Very different than getting a work vehicle and getting a work credit card to pay for the gas. When you're doing your own vehicle, that does not cover it. In practicality, it does not. Yeah, it really does not. So, yeah. Okay. Which is odd. Yeah, which is odd. It's an employee personal vehicle. Then why should the shop keep the delivery fee? They shouldn't. It's just, yeah, it's just greed. It's trying to maximize their profits. And so, yeah. Whip, I did a celebrity beard rating video probably 5-6 years ago. Just wasn't my thing, but it's yeah. Yep. Okay. Let me see what else we have here, guys. What is the best viscosity for a mixed beard? A balanced rotation. Firmly believe a balanced rotation is the best for any viscosity, any type of beard, but especially the mixed ones. Yep. You can always tell who has worked those service jobs. Yeah, no doubt. Yep, absolutely. And Mixed Breed said, I was a delivery driver, and honestly, it's not worth it with the wear and tear on the vehicle. Yeah, it's the mileage thing is crazy. It comes nowhere near being practical enough to cover it. Yeah, nowhere near. Yeah, absolutely. And some man said, I used to get paid mileage for a field day, but we only got paid if it was over 50 miles worth of driving, and so they almost never had to pay me. Yep. Mileage is only covered if you itemize it. Exactly. Yep, and it has to meet certain thresholds. Yeah. Is very legalistic. They pay from campus to campus instead of home to work location. Yeah, and I also was a server. I also was a deliverer when I was in college. So I did a whole lot of these things. I was a bartender. Actually, my last day ever bartending, I had a glass break in my hand and sever my flexor tendon and had to go have surgery, had to have physical therapy, all that stuff. So yeah, I was a bartender. I was a server. I was a delivery person. I was the cart boy at a golf course driving range. I did a lot. I used to do like drywall and patios and any kind of like grunt work like that. I did so many random things like that. And so, yeah, I was all over the place. And let me be clear, I don't like the tipping culture, but I would rather be on the better side of treating people than not. And that's just me. Yep. And Leo says, I think waiting, as you said, 3 to 5 minutes, but not over 10. Applying oil, combing, brushing is very important for the results. It is independent of viscosity and covers absorption. Solved. Facts, Leo. Well said, Leo. Yep, absolutely. Yep. 55 cents per mile doesn't really mean a whole lot when you have to pay almost $200 just for an oil change. Exactly. Yep. Dang, jack of all trades, master of none. Man, taking shots. No, I just worked. I grew up with not much money. And so I did a little bit of everything. Yeah, a little bit of everything. All right. Guys, girls, experiences with True North. Drop a comment. Now is your time to boast. Now is your time to show all the love in the world. What are your favorite products? What are your favorite scents? How is their customer service? The best way to put this, you guys, would be if you were a new consumer that did not know this company, what would you want to know? Let me say that one more time. If you did not know this company, what would you want someone to tell you from their experience? What to do with beard oils that have soybean oil in them? If you have squeaky door hinges, try that. If I don't know, you got a squeaky chair, try that. So yeah. All right. Let's see what we have here. Okay, Respect and Apache are good. All right, let's see what else here. Their oil's fantastic. My beard loves it. I've only ever tried Earth and Sky, but it's so smooth. Got the butter tonight. Oh, yeah, I did star some from earlier. And Billy says, got 3 oils from True North, fall scents using that DNC10 code. Super stoked. Love my fall scents. Let's go. And remember, you guys, the deal scrolling down at the bottom. Every order tonight until midnight, so about 2 more hours, gets a free full-size oil added to it. Pud says, best butter in the biz. OG says, True North beard butters are my most used butter. Dennis says, True North has some of the best products. One of the 2 oils in my rotation. I also really enjoy using their stripping wash and conditioner once a week to reset my beard. Their beard butter is top-notch too. Miss Sofa says, they have so many great scents. A Simple Man says, their oil is fantastic. My beard loves it. Oh, yeah, I just did that one. All right, let me pop back through here. Perfect. And guys, as always, there's 0% chance I'll be able to hit every comment, but I will try my best to highlight a lot. Okay. All right. All the oils. Customer service is amazing. Some of the best people you will ever talk to. Pete says cotton candy beard oil. Fire. And this company is known for a lot of like dessert scents, which people love. It's not my thing. They are very well known for their cologne scents, which a lot of people love. And I enjoy them. Sam loves them. So just something to keep in mind. And Jordan says, new to North Crew, but have loved everything I've tried. Wicked Peppermint and Daily Beard Wash. Wicked Citrus Body Wash. Unique but excellent scents. Staple in the rotation. Nice. Randy says, Dirty Shirt Crocs Guy oil is a banger. And don't sleep on the beard and body soap. And Stu says, you're not just buying their products, you're joining a cool community. Yeah, and I had to make sure I emphasize that. And so it's a huge deal. Sean says mileage is 70 cents this year. Yeah, in my opinion, that's nowhere near. And are we talking pizza delivery places? Does Domino's, Hungry Howie's, do they compensate them at that same rate? But regardless, to answer your question, yes, I do tip on pizza delivery, and likely always will. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, and Arch says, go buy black flannel and all the available options. Aaron, that's exactly what we're going over, man. He says, haven't had a chance to try this company. What's everyone's favorite oil? That's why we do this, you guys. Right here. It really does help out. Private business, federal mandate. Interesting. All right. Yeah, still nowhere near covering all of what goes into a vehicle. But interesting that they have the price. I wonder how that works, where I had situations that were the same way, where I only got it if I was able to have over a certain amount of miles per day. And someone said 50, and that does sound right, but it was probably 20 years ago now. No, not 20. How many years ago was that? It's probably in the 2010s, 15 years ago. All right. Wicked Citrus is well named. Wife and mom and I love it. Liquid butter is amazing. I use it every day. Chris Terrafin will adopt you. Nice. All right. And I want them to know Chris went to Harvard. All right. In air quotes there, Harvard. Okay. I have Pound Town butter that I will miss out when I run out. Gotcha. House of Lords is my favorite scent in the beard business. Dang, big statement. 1989 was my favorite, but now I'm learning House of Wolves. Nice. Earth and Sky and Double Barrel. Boom. House of Wolves and Irish Goodbye oils and butters are top notch. Chris and Tara care about their customers deeply. Love sitting in their Instagram live streams. JB says True North is legit good. One of my top oils, great peeps and owners, awesome supportive community. Billy says amazing products, even better people. Every product I've tried has been great in beard. And Robert says we need Rude Dude back. What's up, Thomas? And I really like the brand Natural Viking. They're a local brand to me, and I like their grow serum. Okay, cool. Yeah, are you in my area? Because I believe Natural Viking, if I'm thinking of the right company. Are they in Michigan? Oh, no, that's Modern Viking. I haven't tried Natural. And get the sample pack, Randy says. Lorenzo says, I use their body wash, Wicked Citrus. It's great. Yeah, I do love that. Mine's gone. I used all of mine, but it's really good. Dan, I know you said to use beard butter after heat, but can liquid butter be used before heat? It can, yeah. Yep, I would still use it after, but it can be used before. Yep. Warvet says, hands down, nothing but excellence from True North. Products, customer service, customer interaction, communication, and most importantly, genuine humans that care and have a passion. They are super passionate, and that's just a fact. Yep, super passionate. Yep. I would want to tell them how good the stripping wash is compared to bar soap. Yep. If you could choose one scent that represents True North the best, what would it be? For me, Wicked Citrus, only because that's by far my most used by them. I really enjoy Wicked Citrus. Just pick up Cherry Crush. So many people love Cherry Crush. I need it in wash and cologne, just saying. Yep. So many people love that one. Amazing scent. Amazing feeling beard. My beard just got better for having it in rotation. Nice. And Finest Mixed Breed says, my all-time favorite scent has always been their Stranger Beards and Stranger Beards 2.0 with Oud. I've been with them going on 2 years, and their customer service is top tier. You must add to the collection. Hey, Dynamite, I missed this earlier. Sorry, man. I'm just working my way through the comments. Thank you, dude. He said, everything True North puts out is population bang city. Their products are top-notch, and the owners are even better. Love that. Over 100 cents plus a dozen more duplicates of my fares. Woo-wee. That's crazy. Crazy. Frickin' Frag says, customer service is far above and beyond. Handwritten notes, awesome stickers, candy, too many freebies, and now the products, excellent quality, and ooh, the scents. I think I delivered that just like they wanted to. Chris and Tara, awesome people. They are. Yep, they really, really are. Black flannel and Irish goodbye for Exotic Ken. Yep, absolutely. All right, butter is so smooth. Nice. Customer service second to none. Man, so many good ones. All right, is there a sample pack? Yeah, they do have a sample pack. Yes. Try the sample pack. Okay, yeah, Wicked Citrus by far. Yep, Wicked Citrus is my favorite by far. I've used a lot of Wicked Citrus. Yep. Miles says, a great couple with an awesome company. They're passionate about providing excellent products. Yes, they are. And I've done many consultations with Chris and Tara. And so if you guys are like, is this a company Dan works close with? I work very close with them. We've done consultations on their website, on scents, on making new products, on their new Ultra line. Like, we've done probably double-digit consultations by now. And so I do work very closely with them. Dan, have you ever done a video testing beard strength? I have not. I have seen like videos of it, like people pulling trucks with their beard and stuff, but I've not personally done that. And they said, thank you for all the kind words. Love that. And he said, all of these updates are for the better. They just might take a little time to implement. There you go. Yep. We don't want to talk about this one. Anti-social beard club. I don't know. I don't know if I've tried that one. Scents are amazing. Oil feels great. Butter is phenomenal. Favorite scent myself is DSCG, Salem and Juiced. You won't find more involved owners. Chris and Tara consider True North Co. friends, not customers. Love that. Yep, love that. Okay. Haddonfield is the GOAT. No questions asked. Fight me. Plus Tara and Chris are two of a kind. There you go. All right. House of Lords, House of North, House of Wolves, decisions. Love that. Okay. All right. Where are we at here? And sounds like their butter's pretty good. I've been using some other ones, but they seem to make my acne worse. Well, butter should never get down to the skin, so it shouldn't affect butter, or it shouldn't affect acne. If you're having acne problems from butter, you're either using too much or you're working it into the skin. That's usually the two main causes. So make sure you're using less or using a quality one. Is the sample pack updated on the blend? I'm not sure. That's a good question. Their new ones, their new oils will be coming out with the blend. Okay, so the sample pack is not the updated blend. All right. Okay. Love it, you guys. Boom. Let's go ahead and see what we are doing for some giveaways tonight. This is a shout out to you guys. Just simply saying thank you for being here. There's a link in the chat. Click the link, put your name, put your email. All you got to do is sign up and be a subscriber. Yep, absolutely. And Sean says, thanks, community, for not bagging on me for holding a lesson. No, dude, it's a loaded topic, man. Loaded topic. I see all sides. The tipping culture has gotten crazy. Crazy. I've done rants about it on here. For me, final thing on this, and then we'll move on. I just can't take it out on the worker. I just can't do it. Now, am I at a fortunate chapter in my life where I'm not in the worst financial situation? Yes. I can be, as always, transparent with that. We are not in dire need of money right now. Am I balling? Am I out of control? No. Did I want to get takeout for dinner tonight? Yes. Did I literally eat rice and chicken breast? Yes. Like, I'm by no means balling. Like, trust me, it is not out of control over here. I am very frugal in keeping everything within my restraints. However, 7 years ago, I had less than $300 in any bank account. I had altogether less than $300. I had no savings, no stock, no anything. I was one car repair away from having to borrow money some way, somehow. I was terrified all the time of money. I didn't sleep because I would work all night online trying to get little odd jobs to make money. I was at a really bad spot when I had a wife and a kid. I was negative on medical bills that went to collections, literally. Medical bills that went to collections. It was an ambulance bill, to be specific. I was not doing great, right? I was not balling. So I understand what that life is like. I understand what it was like to be a server, a bartender, a delivery person. I am at a spot where I have the option to give $3 to $5 if I choose to do delivery pizza. And so I'm going to. Do I think it's the right situation with the company? No, I think it's horrible. I think it's broken. I think we've gone crazy since COVID specifically. Not happy with it. But I can't not tip in that for me situation. If somebody says, Dan, the system's broken, it's greedy, it's wrong, I can't play into it, I have absolutely no arguments with you. None. No judgment there. Now, if you're rude to the delivery person, not cool. Not good. But who's to judge anybody for their situation? And Nate says, money magnifies. If you're a good person, you'll stay good. If you're a dirtbag, you'll just be a richer dirtbag. But the tipping system is 100% broke. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. So, yeah, I hope the tipping culture gets better. I hope the system gets better, but I'm going to keep doing what I can when I can. That's kind of my rule. And even if it doesn't feel right sometimes, even if it's like, this kind of stinks, but it is what it is type situation. So no, man, good discussion. Good, like, mini rants all over the place. So yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Oh man, I'm sorry, Eric. He actually has the Cove right now. I have another buddy who has it as well, and he actually said it hit him hard too. He's like, yeah, we're kind of down and out on this one, which is tough. And yeah, ever cruise past the doctor? Yeah, my ambulance bill was nuts. It went to collections. I had a collection company call me about an ambulance bill because I couldn't pay it. It just wasn't possible. I literally did not have the money to pay it. Nothing. I couldn't move stuff around. And so, yeah, that one sucked. That one really sucked. And I didn't even call the ambulance. I didn't call the ambulance and I got stuck with it. Yeah, not fun. But let's go ahead and see what we are giving away today. First thing, we're giving away a t-shirt, a True North t-shirt, likely in the size that you wear, and a Deer Hunter, which is the fragrance-free beard butter. So somebody's going to get a shirt and a butter first off. And yeah, I got the bill for an ambulance once, said, what? That much? Nah, I'll die next time. Yeah, that was crazy. Absolutely crazy. So we are doing this one I do believe is Ken's size, the schmedium. So if you need anything bigger, sorry, you're out of luck. Schmedium. So a shirt and a butter. Next is going to be the Comp Ready Combo. The Comp Ready Combo. And what a cool name on that one. And so they do have their combos, and this is going to be one that they're going with. And so on this one, I'll let True North, what is the Comp Ready Combo? What can we look for on this bad boy for what you guys called this one? Let's hear it in the chat. So a Comp, Baker's in here. What up, Baker? All right. And so, okay, Comp Ready Combo. Next up is a Mainline or Hall of Fame combo. All right, Mainline or Hall of Fame combo. Love that. What's up, Joshua? Welcome, dude. And then we're doing a Deer Hunter Trio. So the unscented, fragrance-free, and that is oil, butter, and liquid butter. All right, oil, butter, and liquid butter. Dun, dun, dun. And then the final giveaway of the night is a beard kit that includes your choice of beard oil, your choice of beard butter, your choice of beard balm, your choice of beard wash, the daily or the wicked stripper. Stripping wash, stripper, East Coast. Got it. Okay, got it. So you're going to get an oil, butter, balm, and wash. Your choice. Come on now. And I'm sure I missed. Yeah, no, it's all right, Chris. We went over it earlier, but to give you a quicker version, essentially, normal butter is in solid form, and that's because of the long-chain fatty acids. That's twice, Emily and Craig. And so because of those long-chain fatty acids, it is removed, and they're able to use that oil that's left over, and it's more like a hair oil, right? Beard oils are balanced for skin oils and hair oils. Liquid butters are more so made for the ratios and the ingredients to be a hair oil. The benefit of it is that it is not going to melt in transit. It's not going to melt if you're traveling. It's not something you have to actually melt down in your hand. And it's just easy, just simple. And yeah, I guess you could say we're giving away a free stripper tonight. Wow, that went sideways real quick, real quick. Yeah, that's that could be a slippery slope on this one. That could be a slippery slope on that on that one. So yes, we're giving away all of these, you guys. That beard kit, a trio of oil, butter, liquid butter, a combo, a different combo, and then a butter and a t-shirt. A butter and a t-shirt. What is the difference between a liquid butter and, say, that beard jelly from Bossman? Great question. Better ingredients. Bossman will have ingredients such, at least at one point when I last used them and looked into them, had stuff like soybean oil and cheaper things that made it thicker, in my opinion, artificially. Liquid butter is having all amazing ingredients for hair. They don't put anything in there to make it thicker, to make it a filler. Quality of ingredients would be the biggest difference for me. And to be super crystal clear, it has been 3 different times this company has offered me to be an affiliate. They've offered to try and send me free stuff. They've offered to try and do videos with me as recently as very recent. And so this is not like, oh, Dan says that because it's his affiliate. No. They want to pay me. I just can't because I don't believe it's a quality product. I wish it was. They actually have some really good sense. I'll be fair. Boss Man has some really good sense. And I just don't think it's quality, though. I wish. They're a big company, great marketing. They've got a whole team behind them. If they had good stuff, it would make for a great relationship. But I don't like their products. It didn't work for me. It didn't work for me years ago. I revisited it. I even revisited it recently. I don't know, a year or 2 ago, because I was like, listen, maybe they got better. I've had other companies, right? You guys know Deadman's. Didn't like Deadman's at first. They got better and better and better, and now it's a great relationship. I gave them another chance. They offered me an affiliate. I said, I need to try it first. I need to review it first. It was not better. It was not for me. Liquid butter is so much better than that jelly. For me, in my opinion. Yeah, for me, in my opinion. And so, yeah, that's the best thing I could say. Soybean oil was the biggest thing that made my hair unmanageable. Once I got rid of it, life's been good. Yeah, I'm not a fan. There are some like rinse out products such as like body wash and different things where there is a purpose and there is a place and it's not a big deal to have soybean oil, but it should not be in your beard oil, your beard butter, your beard balm, in my opinion, in my experience. Yep. And my beard liked it. Interesting, correct. Now I'm curious, as someone who you are much more like experienced and much more in depth with products these days, I wonder if you revisited, if your perspective would be different. Right? When we first start using stuff, we almost always love what we use, even if it's garbage, because we just don't know otherwise. We don't know the difference. And so I would bet if you used it now, you'd have a different one. Would you work with Boss Man to improve them? That's a tough question. All right. If I'm being can I be fully transparent with you guys? I haven't always jived with the vibes of the owner as well. Do I think he's a terrible person? I don't know him enough to say that. Do I think he's out there doing nefarious, bad things with his company? I don't know enough to say that. But I can be straight up honest. The vibes of the owner of that company have not sat well with me. And I can't work with companies that I really dislike the owner. It just, my mental state is worth way more to me than trying to force that. There's another company, I'm not going to go into too many details, but it's not Johnny Ray, but there's another company out there that their ads are just so bad and distasteful, and their approach and like the demeanor of the owner in the ads and their videos, I just absolutely do not like. All the red flags, all the sirens, all the gut instincts that have served me so well go off in a terrible way. And I just can't do that. Now, again, Johnny Ray is one of my most used companies literally of all time and one of my close friends and one of the greatest people you could meet. I just can't vibe with the other company. No, Shaggy, that's not who I was talking about, but literally the exact same thing for them as well. The exact same thing for them as well that you just said. And so I can't do it. Yeah, I can't vibe with, yeah. I would guess it would be, I think it would be a different experience for you these days, Craig, if you tried that jelly again. That would be he gives off, yes. The owner of the company we were talking about, actually all the ones I was talking about, is like the alpha man, like toxic, was it toxic? I think somebody said it. Toxic masculinity runs rampant in the beard industry, but not on here. Yeah, no, it's not here. Yeah, it's not here. Yeah, beard guys followed me on Instagram like a month ago. Like, what are you guys doing? I don't like your stuff. Yeah, I don't like your stuff. And so, yeah. And there is one of the companies I was just talking about. It does seem like they are really trying to angle the veteran community. I'm not a veteran, so I don't feel like I have a personal lens to be able to share that or say that. My friend right here is a veteran and does know the company I'm talking about. So, yeah. Craig, do it, man. Let us know. Yep. I'm not even getting into the Reddit stuff. That's a whole different one. So just know that if I don't feel like the company has the best intentions or the owner has the best vibes, I just don't work with them. I just can't do it. It's not worth it to me. There are too many other great options. Why would I go down that route? So that's about it. That's about it for me. But enough about me. I have a question for you guys. It is the 2-part question. If you could put it into one comment, it is greatly appreciated. The question is simple. Share whatever you feel comfortable with. Yep, share whatever you feel comfortable. Andrew, send me a message and I can explain. My buddy War Vet send me a message and I can explain. You might not even know. They're not a company within this community. They've never been on this stream. Nobody ever really talks about them, but they are a larger company that does a lot of ads. Their ads are based on crapping on other companies' products. I also don't think that that's a good approach. I also don't think that that is good marketing. You don't have to say these guys are crap to make yours better. Now, it's different than being asked a question and being honest, but 2-part question, whatever you feel comfortable with, where are you watching from and what time is it wherever you're located? So yes, what time is it wherever you're located and where are you watching from, if you don't mind sharing? And Craig says, I've known Dan long enough and had pleasure to meet Craig. Let me start over. I've known you long enough now, Dan, to completely trust your judgment and experience with companies and products. Thank you. I do have a lot of experience. I do understand red flags in this industry, and history does repeat itself, especially with new companies, especially with different things. If I have a red flag, if I have like bells and whistles going off in a bad way, it's rare that I'm wrong on those situations. Almost always something comes out, something is shown. Like, you just have a way of kind of figuring this industry out, especially with having so much experience in this. It's interesting. It's football season. Yeah, man. College football, baby. NFL. It's ramping up. Yep, it is absolutely ramping up. And Nate says, Dan's also not just recommending anyone and everyone. The Dan C recommendation is highly sought after for a reason. Yeah, man. There's a bunch of great companies that will likely be affiliates in, 6 months to a year. Some of them are even in here right now that I'm growing the relationship with. I'm growing the trust with. I've been burned before. And so me working with companies and taking on affiliates, whether people want to believe it or not, it's a very long process. It's a very serious process because my reputation means a lot to me. My career is something I want to do for the rest of my life. It's something that is very, very, very important to me. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate that, man. He said, Dan has never steered me wrong. Yep, absolutely. Okay. And let's see. Frank says, is the code DanC only good to midnight? Nope. DanC10 is forever an affiliate discount code with this company. You guys can always save 10%. But the free oil is only good until midnight. All right, Mike, take care, man. Great questions tonight, dude. I appreciate you. The free oil is good until midnight. Other than that, the 10% off is always. Yep, always, always, always. All right. But I need to fill up my... Nice. Nice, Loki. I love that. He said, so the mystery box looks up my alley. I love that. Heck yeah. And again, guys, and you order one oil, you get a free oil. You add a beard wash, you get a free oil. Every order using DanC10 for the next hour and 20 minutes gets a free oil. If you want to try, you just get a little bit extra. Pretty cool stuff here. All right. In the waiting room, I'm sorry, Phil. Hopefully we help pass the time for you, man. Okay. Well, saw a lot out there, right? We saw Corey's up in Canada. We saw some Texas. We literally have Alaska. We literally have Hawaii represented. It is random. Yep, Chris, so it'll be dealer's choice on the free oil. Yep, dealer's choice on the free oil. And, oh, Ralph, both are great. Genuinely, bottom of my heart, both are great. And so, yeah, yep. Yep, absolutely. And the one I think he's probably asking about another company that's not an affiliate of mine anymore. They're both great. That was not an affiliate that left because of quality reasons or anything. It just didn't work out. Yeah, they're both fantastic. Yep. But I got to tell you guys here. There were some people that got the time wrong. This is important here. Terrace choice. There you go. There are some people that got the question wrong. I use cologne oils. Would it be okay to add a few drops to beard oils? I use cologne oils. I don't know what a cologne oil is, Leo, so I'm not sure. I don't know. If there's alcohol in it, no. If it's just a pure like fragrance, I don't know. It's likely not something I would mess with because it sounds like it could get pretty dangerous, but I don't know. I've actually never heard of a cologne oil. So I can't help on that one. So interesting, good question, Leo. Okay. Well, no, Alex, they're fine too. Just didn't work out as well. Do not use oil cologne with your beard oil. Bad idea. Break out lightly. Okay. Yes, Joshua, I'll do it again though. Yeah, I'm not a cologne guy, so I don't know cologne oil. It's interesting. All right, but what the heck? Some of you got the time wrong. And that's okay. We're going to teach you today. Yep. We are going to teach you today. And the reason why you got the time wrong is because, that's all, folks, is because on Monday nights, when we get together, I don't care where you're from. I don't care where you're at. I just simply love that you're here. That we come together in a safe place. We can talk about controversial topics, polarizing topics, and know that we always have each other's back. Know that we always learn from each other. Know that this is a safe place in the best place. My head itches. Apologize. And when we get together every Monday night, the time is Precisely. Mm-hmm. What up, Matt? Good to see you, dude. The time is accurately. Mm-hmm. Please check to make sure you hit that thumbs up. Just a quick little verification, you guys. It's free. Takes a split second. You don't need to tip me. Just check to see if you hit that thumbs up. The time is exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Giveaway time. Let's go, big baby. Twins. Let's go. Come on, man. Here we go. Oh my gosh. He said, for some reason, when I type only, it autofills to only dance. I love that. I love that. All right, you guys. If you have not signed up, please click the link, put your name, put your email, and you are all set. You drive my wife crazy with that. Hey, yo, it's hey, hey, whoa, hey, yo, it's not even 11 o'clock yet, man. Come on now. Man, you have a lot of hats. Looks cool on the wall. Thank you. It is also literally for soundproofing reasons. It is for soundproofing reasons. So yes. Okay. If you signed up, guys, you're all set. All you got to do is wait to see your name on the screen and drop a timely comment. Unfortunately, if you are not able to drop a timely comment, we do have to have a new winner. Yeah, we do have to have a new winner, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. All right, we have a potential giveaway winner. I believe this person won a giveaway recently from another company, but not on Command's Corner. I think it was from the company. I think I saw a post today or a story literally today. But that's just how the luck rolls sometimes. Do we have? I think it's this person. Do we have in the building Mr. C.B. D. Christopher B. Dowden? Everybody be Dowden if you're in here or not. CBD, come on down. Drop a comment and claim your victory. Claim your victory. Dun, 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 dun. Chris B.A. There he is, guys. Drop a congrats in the chat for Mr. CBD. I'm judging by that picture because I saw on Instagram he had won a giveaway from a company somewhat recently, and I'm actually sure it's him. So congrats, dude. And guys, if you're new out there, girls, if you're new out there, drop a congratulations, like a friendly emoji. We always want to make people feel like they won something special and not feel like you're resentful or you're like, should have been me. Down him, barely know him. That's true. That's true. And it is time to go back to back, big baby. Next up, we are giving a Comp Ready combo with, Comp Ready is that the new scent? Did I totally miss that earlier? I was thinking, yeah, okay. Comp Ready combo, the updated blend. Same deal. If you see your name on the screen, we are giving back-to-back giveaways. One lucky winner here. If it's you, drop a comment, claim your victory. All right. I don't know. Emily, it's a great question. True North, what is the scent profile of Comp Ready? I don't have that one. So I do not know. Randy and anybody for the Baton Rouge competition that was there last year, I am hopefully tomorrow booking my flight and hotel. Baton Rouge Beard Comp, I'll be there again. JB won it last year. Randy was there. So many people were there. It is November 1st, and it's going to start at noon this year. November 1st, starting at noon, is like the tentative plan. So keep that in mind. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, November 1st, kickoff November at noon. And I should be there. Citrus, woods, and musk. Okay. Citrus, woods, and musk. Let's go, JB. Let's go. I know. I tried to get him to do it later. Hey, Randy, I'm going to have to get up at like 3:30 to make my flight to have that happen because I can't miss Halloween with the family. And then I got to fly in to be there by like earlier. So I got to get up at like 3:30. So it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Awesome. So yeah, November 1st at noon in Baton Rouge. Stay tuned. All right. Do we have in the building Mr. OG Fitzroy, artist extraordinaire, the man that's always repping his wife and boasting about his wife, which I love. I'm going to this weekend. It's at 11 a.m. Oh, dang. All right. Awesome, man. Good luck. Okay. Yeah, right, Arch. What, for real? Yeah, man. It's not me. It's Gleam. I can't make that up. OG, you won, dude. You won the Comp Ready combo with the new blend. You'll be one of the first people to have the new blend of True North. Let's go, dude. Congratulations. And we do still have more giveaways coming, my friends. So if this was not your time right now, stay in the stream. And we're going to give away a mainline or Hall of Fame combo. We're going to give away a trio. And we're going to give away a kit of an oil, butter, balm, wash. And you get to pick. Okay, appreciate it, Baker. Thanks for stopping in, man. You're the man, dude. All right. Question for you guys out there. Let's show some love to what you're actually using. What's in beard today? Company, scent, and product type. I have in True North, Wicked Citrus, beard oil, and I actually finished the oil. I may be a little bit short on oil because, oh, nice. We got Mrs. Fitz in here. Thank you for coming in. That's awesome. I used my very last bit of Wicked Citrus oil and body wash. Well, I finished the body wash probably a month ago, but I used all of the oil today. So True North, Wicked Citrus, beard oil. And if I use a whole oil, that should say a lot. Actually, Sean, that's so funny. I told Nate yesterday that I am dangerously low on Grand Blanc. I've been using that as much as I humanly can. That's so funny. All right, so what do you guys have in beard? Let's name the company, the scent, and the product type. All right, Sleep's calling my name. All right, Red Light, thanks for coming in, man. Good to see you. Oh, snap. Is that, let me see something real quick. Is that who I'm thinking of? Or is that something different? Oh, no, I was saying, no. Yep, got you. Thank you, Red Light. I had a message from a similar name just today, but it's not that one. But thanks for coming in, dude. Appreciate it. Cheers, by the way, guys. I have not kept consistent on my water either. I don't know. It's rare for me, but I just have some of those days where the water just doesn't go down as easy. Some of those days where the water just isn't as appetizing as it should be. You got to give yourself a little bit of grace sometimes. You got to have a little down day. Normally, after a day where I don't drink the best, the next day I amp it up. Yeah, I amp it up. All right, got that. Next question. Do we have anybody in the stream? It seems like maybe we had a couple that this is your first ever Commands Corner live stream. Drop a comment. And if you guys are still sharing your oil, please do. But do we have anybody in here that it's their first ever Commands Corner live stream? Kitchen Table Minis, I hope you like it, man. I know you came from a similar themed company, and hopefully you're enjoying those ones. Nice, Nate. Yeah, they're good. The only thing on Prime that I wish is that they had sodium in it. It's like the perfect sports drink for my boys, but it needs sodium so that they don't have cramps and all that kind of stuff. Gatorade isn't great, but it has more sodium. But we still go with Prime, then we'll add some like sea salt and stuff like that in it. All right, anybody out there, first ever Commands Corner? We got Ninja. What up, Ninja? Thank you. Thank you for coming in tonight. We are live every single Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. I appreciate it, guys. If anybody makes this a regular part of their week, it means a lot. Yep, it means a lot. Yeah, pickle juice, but you're not going to bust out a jar of pickle juice at the halfway through a soccer game. So, yeah, but no, of course. Yep. If I add electrolytes to my water, does that count as water intake? 100%, Michael. Yes, you should be monitoring your electrolytes. I'm actually doing a video on that soon. Yes. Strong yes, my friend. Yep, strong yes. Okay. Anybody else? Yeah, Andrew, that's fair. That's fair, dude. No arguments there. Dan, I don't know if you've ever tried Salt Stick Chews. They're elite. Salt Stick Chews. I haven't. Maddox does the Stinger nutrient gummies or something like that. He does these the Stinger gummies. And he does the ones that do not have caffeine, the honey stinger ones. I think it's these guys right here. Yeah. So Maddox does these ones. And they're really good. Yep. We do Element. Actually, Element sent out stuff to the boys personally. They did a video on it and everything. So yeah, we do Elements. We do all these things. We do all these, but we do Stinger, and they're these honey ones. There's no caffeine, and they're just really, really good for you. And they add so much to what they do. And so this is what Maddox does at halftime of his games is he takes 6 gummies of these honey stingers, and they work very well. Yeah, very, very well. But yeah, they do Elements as well. Elements really good. Okay, got that. I don't think I missed anybody else that was their first night. Dun, 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 dun. I have those hiking all the time. Maddox swears by them. He loves them. Yep, he absolutely loves them. So yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good electrolyte options out there. We have one right now that I take every morning. The taste is like this intense citrus, not enjoyable. It's not horrible, but it's not enjoyable. But it's really, really, really good. Yeah, really, really good for you. All right, and then, of course, let's show some love to the ladies, especially True North. Tara's so involved. And awesome. Thanks, Leo, for the update. Guys, make sure you're checking if you're live. But where are the ladies at? Some wonderful women. Drop a comment and let's see all the ladies. Pedialyte Sport, really good, but hard to find the packets. Okay. All right. Yeah, I saw Andrew say Pedialyte too. Amber is still here. Karen is hanging out. Welcome. Kay is in the building. Howdy. Howdy doing? Hey. Okay. Anything really good for taste tests? Yeah. I mean, I could tell you an exception or two, but it's... Stop it. All right, Miss Sofa is here. Welcome, Miss Sofa. Tara's in the house. The Queen. Emily is here. I'm walking the dog, but the missus watching at home. Let's go. I think she commented earlier, man. That was really cool. Really, really cool. We got Terry Louise. Oh, my gosh. Terry, I think Sam messaged you, but she made your no-bake cookies. Literally my favorite recipe of all time. Number one. More than any other cookie, dessert, treat ever made in human history. The greatest no-bake recipe of all time. I'm sorry if I just gave away your secret sauce there, but incredible. Oh, my gosh. Sam was like, did you eat all the no-bakes? I said, babe, there were only 4 left, and it was at nighttime. Of course I ate all of them. I ate 4 no-bakes in one sitting, and guess what? I would have went for more if there were more. I was super powered, but they were so good. So, so good. Oh, I'm a lady. Yes, you are. And you're a mother. Yes, you are. Okay. Tammy, thank you for checking our stream out, Tammy. JG's wife is in the house. What's up? All right. And Joshua, we got some close friends of mine that are veterans and are awesome. And he says, for veterans in here, are there some days you find harder than others? I'm not a veteran. But Joshua, I would highly lean towards, from talking to veterans, that the answer is yes. I would imagine, but I will let them talk. Dude, those cookies are silly. Absolutely silly. Yep, silly. Yeah, and Matthew says, hey, man, to be honest, every day has been hard. He's taken work off because it's been so bad. Yep. And as always, guys, not going to say it more than one sentence. You know I'm here for you. Reach out if you need anything. Genuinely. Period. Okay. I'm not all there, but I'm here. Love it. Yeah, Greg, for sure, man. For sure. He said that's true for everyone, isn't it? Very fair. Yep. Very, very fair. What? There was cookies? Josh messaged me and I can get you in touch with my buddy here. Great dude too, Joshua. This, like, I know him personally, just awesome guy. Okay. Got that? All right. Can I rant for a bit, guys? Are we in a spot that yep, and same thing, man. I can get you in contact with Andrew as well. Happy to help. Can I can't. I'm not putting her in a bad place, Emily, but they're the greatest cookies I've ever had in my entire life. And I did get the cookies from her directly when we went to Disney. The greatest cookies I've ever had in my entire life. And Sam would tell you the same thing. Don't be like, oh, Dan, you're saying that, and your wife. No. Sam would tell you the same thing. Easily the same thing. All right, but can I rant a little bit, guys? All right. Can I rant a little bit? Oh, and Tara will be doing a Commands Corner wrap-up tomorrow night on their show. So keep that in mind. All right. You've reached... I wondered if that's why I asked. Because... What up, dude? I was wondering if I went too many rants today. All right. I was wondering if I did too many rants, but I need to rant. I need to get something off my chest. I promise we always keep positive vibes, but this one we gotta rant on. Yeah, yes, you do. You need some of those cookies. I'm starving now thinking about those cookies. Goodness gracious. Okay. Here is my rant, you guys. Here is my rant. It's like seeing red. Well, that's kind of freaky. Why was that so accurate? All right, rant time. I think you've got one more rant left. Okay, thank you. Thank you for permission there. I like that, Billy. Dan C. Rants is a podcast I've listened to. I like that. Oh, my Ranta. Oh, my gosh. Is that the name of the podcast? Oh, my Ranta. You know what really grinds my gears? You know what I need to get off my chest? When people are in public and they use a speakerphone and a loud conversation for their phone call. If I'm at the airport waiting to get on a flight and I'm sitting in a chair next to you, why? And I really mean this. Why do you need speakerphone? I don't want your conversation. That is between you two. I don't get it. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. When we are ordering, I had somebody in front of me. I got goosebumps right now because I'm so mad. I was in line at Qdoba getting ready to order my food. And there was someone in front of me. And they were on a speakerphone call and they were loud. And they were yelling. And once they got up to order their food, they were still on speakerphone when the person was trying to help them. I don't get it. I don't get it. When I pull up to places, I turn my music down because I don't want my music being heard by other people. If I have a phone call, I go in another room in my own house. In my own house, I go in another room. I genuinely don't get it. It makes absolutely no sense. I can't concentrate. I can't operate on what I'm doing. Why would you want people hearing your conversation? I don't get it. It drives me freaking crazy. Now, if I'm at home and I'm working and I have my phone propped up next to me like this and it's sitting and it's on speakerphone and I'm working, I get that because I'm in my studio. I'm working and I need my free hands. I don't get it. I don't freaking understand it. Why would you want people to hear that? Why do you not consider other people? Why? It just makes me go crazy. Crazy. So, and I understand other people, but I do turn my music down. I do leave the room for my phone calls. My baseline is being considerate. And it's become so common. And I've seen every single age. I've seen every single, race, ethnicity, every single, wealth level, income level. I've seen rich people do it. I've seen people that are struggling. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't get it. I've had it happen at dinner. Nate said, dude, it happened at dinner the other night. Homie had the phone in my ear because he was directly behind me. Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense. Similar thing to this. All right, let me hit you with another quick, inconsiderate situation. Ask Sam about it on Thursday if you don't believe me. We are sitting down to watch Jackson's soccer game. We put our chairs down. A full-fledged family from the other team. Now, there's etiquette in soccer. We have half the field. You have half the field. Stay over there. I'll stay over here. It stops me from beating you. Physically pounding you into the dirt because you say stupid stuff and I can't hold my tongue. You stay over there. I stay over here. This family, we're in our chairs. They're right behind us to the point where Sam looks at me and goes, do we need to move? I look down and there's a kid that was less than an inch. He had cleats on. Violet's laying down on a blanket, cute as can be with a tablet. All the space in the world. They get right up next to us. This kid is less than an inch from Violet's arm. She's laying on a tablet, holding a tablet, right? You get it? Her elbows are out like this. He is less than an inch. I'm not exaggerating for the story. less than an inch from her. And I'm just dumbfounded. The parents are right on our back having a conversation. Their kids are running around. One kid is standing next to Violet. They are in our business. They're on the wrong side. And there's so much room everywhere around us. You could have moved in any direction. So I turn and the mom's right behind me. And I said, Violet, just let me know if anybody is too close to you and it's a problem. And I turn and I look at the mom like this. And then another mom, because that mom was contemplating whether she wanted to say something to me. She didn't. But the other mom was like, oh, guys, game's getting ready to start. We should probably go over there. I oftentimes feel bad for like correcting people or being in that kind of situation. And that time I did not. I just looked right at Violet and said, let me know if anybody's too close to you or if there's any kind of problem. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Be considerate. When I talk about grind my gears, that really grinds my gears. It doesn't make sense. I'd be mortified. If I looked over and my kid was right next to another family, I would be mortified. Mortified. Violet, get over here. What are you doing? Mortified. This family didn't give two craps. Oh, and there was come back. Here's another one. And I had to leave the game at this one because I was going to lose my gosh dang mind. Final one, then we're moving on. There was a dad and then his like 4 older kids. Some of them were like high school girls that were sitting on the sideline of a soccer game. When I say sitting on the sideline's inbounds in soccer, you guys. In football, if you touch the line or the ball crosses the line, that's it, right? Breaks the plane. We know that term. In soccer, the line is in. The ball has to completely go over the line to be out of bounds. Now, also, there's a lot of running and sprinting to the side to get something. Well, this family was on the line. You don't do that. You sit like 4 feet back from the line at least. We all get to talking about it, and this one mom's like, I'll go talk to him. I don't care, on our team. So she goes down there, and they're having like a back and forth, and she's like, nah. She comes back. She goes, I asked them to move back, and then the dad looks at me and goes, are you working this tournament? She goes, so I told him yes. And then when she came back and sat on the sideline, they moved back because they thought she was a tournament worker. When she came back and sat on the sideline, they realized she was a mom. This dad, I don't like to call people names, but the only word I could think of was trash. I apologize for being rude, but it's the only word I could think of. Moved all the way back up to the line. I walked away. I didn't want to make a scene at a kid's game. It wasn't worth it. It didn't impact anything. I walked away and went to a different spot, a safe spot where I wasn't going to say anything. I wasn't going to confront them. I just don't get that approach. I just don't get that mindset. Any of it. It's the epitome of trash to me. If you're like, Dan, you don't call people names much. I will call people trash when they act like it. I don't get it. I can't wrap my head around. There's a lot of things that I get, right? Sean and I disagreed earlier about tipping in a situation. I get it. I understand his side fully. I wrestle with it. I understand it. In this situation, I can't wrap my head around any of it. Any of it. It doesn't make sense to me. And it seems to be so decently common. It's crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So crazy. So the referee should have had them move back. Any respectable referee would have had them move back. However, at 8-year-old soccer tournaments, it's hard to get any legitimate referee, so you have kids. This guy was a bigger dad, fat, to be precise, but a bigger dad. This kid was not going to tell this dad who's trying to be intimidating to move back. So I don't know if Corey's out of here. All right, see you, Corey. If they would have interfered with the game and my kid was involved, a very freaking different situation. But it didn't happen. I walked away. It was not worth a scene. It was not worth a full situation. I shouldn't let other people get me worked up, right? Shame on me. That's my bad. I do mean that. Somebody's speakerphone isn't really hurting me. The guy on the sideline didn't actually interfere with the game. The family that was standing way too close to us, including my 5-year-old daughter, they didn't actually hurt any of us. That's what I'll leave it with. It didn't actually impact me in a negative way. I should not allow them to get a rise out of me. But this is my safe place to vent, and that's all it is. I am venting and getting it out, and now it's out there, and I feel better. I feel better. Thank you guys for listening, and thank you for understanding. Now, let's give you guys some free stuff and say thank you for supporting True North. Thank you for supporting here. It is all appreciated. If you have not entered the giveaways, please click the link in the chat. If you have entered, you are all set. You are all set here. So, yeah. And I did say something. I did have them leave my daughter's space. What I was referring to there is I shouldn't let that get me upset. Boom. We are on. And I didn't punch anybody. I didn't cuss anybody out. I didn't get arrested. So that's a win. That's a win, right? That is a good outcome for the win. All right. Enter that giveaway, you guys. We are giving away a combo that can be either from their main line or the Hall of Fame. Shout out to True North. Genuinely just some amazing people, man. Just a great company. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. All right. Same deal, my friends. If you see your name on the screen, drop a timely, please key on the timely comment, and this victory is yours. Okay. This next one is a one-name answer. The email is a Yahoo email. So if this is your name and you entered with a Yahoo email, now don't make fun of Yahoo. I use Yahoo email. It works. I just don't want to switch it over everywhere. But do we have in the building Alex with a Yahoo email? Are you out there? Not me? Okay. That's crazy. Is it really not you? That's wild. All right. Do we have Alex with a Yahoo email? Are you out there? Drop a comment, please. All right. Alex with a Yahoo. I wish it was, but I got Gmail. Oh, man. And it only goes to the email that signed up, so it wouldn't even help if anybody's like, just say it's you. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. But, yeah, Jay. All right. Do we have Alex with the Yahoo email out there? Otherwise, we got to count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. StreamYard delay. And oh no. Yahoo! That one went down. All All right. No Alex. I don't know who Alex is off the top of my head, but that one hurts. That one hurts. All right. Now we have a giveaway for one of the ladies. Get your ladies. Bring them in. That didn't work out. I thought I could do a song. Didn't work. Do we have Alicia Couch? Come on down. Alicia, are you out there? Alicia Couch. Drop a comment to claim your victory. Let's go. She is the couch, the sofa, the queen, not the king. Get it? Yes, we do. All right. Congratulations, Alicia. You won it. Okay. And that is a combo. Love that. And let's get all, Randy, let's get all the Yeah, only on a reroll can we call it a rigged. Exactly. The person I wanted to win wasn't actually here, and I don't even know who they are. John Evans claims it is time to go back to back, big baby. We are doing a trio combo here. Same deal. If this is you, drop a comment to claim your victory. All right. Do we have in the building? Dun, 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 Tara rigged it. Mr. Greg Clothier. I want you to be Clothier. Greg C. Come on down. Come on down. I want you to be Clothier. Clothier. Greg, drop a comment to claim your victory. Yeah, I know. I thought it was Clothier, yeah, but Clothier works too. That one works too. I can go with that one. Greg wants to be Clothier. Ralph. Hey, we are not going to have another one here, but another one. Sometimes that's just how it works. Make sure everybody is live, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. StreamYard delay. StreamYard delay. I'm not getting fancy, Randy. Not doing it. And, oh no. What up, Travis? Travis, did you guys get hit with that random pop-up storm tonight? That thing was crazy, dude. Crazy. All right, sorry, Greg. No win for you. Not today. All right, let's see if this human is out there. I feel like they are. I feel like they've been getting lucky too, but that's awesome. Do we have in the building Mr. Brian Carter? Come on down. Did we have 7 flushes once, Billy? That's crazy. I don't remember that, but that's wild. I know Brian's here. Brian always be chilling, living life, playing with his mustache, taking some pictures. Brian Carter for the win. Are you there? No way. Yeah, Florida summer storms are just like 3 o'clock every day. I be here, but I don't be Carter. Nope. All right. Brian didn't win last week, but he won sometime recently. All right. 5. Oh, yeah, Andrew, I do remember that. 4, 3, 2, 1. StreamYard delay. StreamYard delay. This is a shocking one. And, oh no. Water bill is going to be big this month, guys. I am on city. Man, I don't have a well. We got to go easy on these flushes. I am frugal with the flushes. All right. Do not make this one another reroll. do we have in the building? Brett Kendrick. Come on down. Brett Kendrick. Are you out there? Yeah, I hear you guys. Hopefully no more flushes. We got to save on this water bill. Brett K is in the house. Congratulations, dude. True North will reach out to the email that you signed up with to get the conversation going, my man. Congratulations. Love that. And we do still have one more giveaway, but we got a game to play first, my friends. And the last giveaway is the biggest. Please, real quick, some of you still forgot, and that's okay. I understand. But just see, did you remember the thumbs up? Sometimes it's not easy to remember on this one. Please hit that thumbs up. We're giving away an oil butter balm beard wash. But first, we must play. We must have some fun here because this is time for a game that I call This or That. Yeah, I know, Ralph. We'll keep it quick on this one. You guys got me way off. I thought let's blame Sean. Sean got me going on the tipping culture. Wasn't my fault. That was just too heavy of a topic to cover in 3 seconds. So I blame Sean for the extended time tonight. Or if you guys are having fun, blame him in a positive way. This is a game called This or That. Please pick this one or that one. Don't say both. Don't say neither. Especially do not give alternative answers. Just pick one. All right? Just pick one here. And so if I say moose or caribou, you may not say lobster. Even though lobster is the correct answer there, you must pick one. Please. Too many rants? I know, man. It's getting ranty up in here. It just happens. It just happens sometimes. Okay? If I say tacos or tacos, you can say tacos. Yes. I gladly accept, yeah. It's like we don't know if it's good or bad. So, yes. All right. And I will play a song and put a poll in the... No way. I hope you guys like my rants. If not, I'll cut them out. That's all right. That's all right. All right. Let's go ahead and see the first one. If you had to have one in your residence of living, would you rather have squeaky floors or squeaky doors? Put your answers in the chat. I'm sorry, Loki. I had to. Squeaky floors or squeaky doors? Yep. Hey, yo, gotta go. Would you believe Emily had an idea today that she wants to start a YouTube channel dedicated to would you rather questions in a podcast style format? I couldn't believe she said I love that. Get it, Emily? I know that she has talked to Sam in the stream before about not liking herself on video and audio. That makes me happy to hear, man. I'm happy for that. Hopefully this show was a little inspiration. That'd be pretty cool. All right, guys, there is a poll in the chat. Squeaky floors or squeaky doors? I have both, but I can't answer both. I need to pick one. Hey. Go. Hey, yo, gotta go. All right, get those answers in 5 seconds, guys. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, all right. Pretty big runaway with the doors. I do agree, and I saw someone say my exact reason. I actually don't mind having squeaky doors because I know when anybody is doing anything. If the kids get up in the middle of the night, the squeaky door literally wakes me up. If somebody's coming downstairs and going to be near the studio, I hear it. And so I don't mind the squeaky doors. It's not a big deal to me. Squeaky floors, not a fan. Highly annoying. But I do like the squeaky doors. It's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. All right, next one. Ooh, also in your place of living, in your residence, would you rather, you have to have one of these options. Would you rather have no mirrors or no windows? You have to choose one. No mirrors or no windows? What's your answer here, my friends?
Yo, gather round, brothers, let me get your ear. Dance, see, bid it, hit a banner, show your bid fear. With stubble or growth, I'm the trusted.
All right, there's a poll. You are voting for which one you would say no to. No mirrors or no windows?
Oil it up, yo, keep it nice and neat. Join the brotherhood where the bids compete. We united in the bid brigade. Storming this journey like a bold crusade. Community love binding us tight. With Dancy's knowledge, they shine so bright. Combs and brushes keep the tangles at bay. Shape it like a champ every single day. Watch it flourish under Dan's wise hand. Strutting your beard game like you planned. Brothers in the mirror, checking that style. Together we learn, go the extra mile. Dan CB, our guide, keeping it real.
Willie, I love it.
From passions to glory, we got your back. Full beard journey.
Ooh, Ken, that's deep. That's deep.
We're all in here with Dancy leading, we conquer the year.
No, not tonight. No, sir. No, sir. Okay. So 3/4 of the chat said mirrors. 1/4 said windows. I'm actually going no windows, guys. My career kind of depends on a grooming routine. I both would be terrible. But I don't think I could go without mirrors. And I do think I could go without windows. And again, a big part of that is for my career. That's just, it is what it is kind of situation for me. It is what it is. Yeah, with a mirror, yes. All right. You are stuck in traffic in the summer. Stuck in traffic, couple hours. Would you rather have no AC? Yeah, and see, no, I don't want any. I understand the reflection in the mirror. I understand a phone. Nope, that's not going to do it for me. That's not going to do it for me. Would you rather have no AC or no music? Brutal question. Which one are you going with here, guys? And when I say no music, it means nothing. No podcast, no audio book. No anything that is playing out of speakers or out of your phone or anything like that. So which one? No AC or no music? All right, drop a comment and claim your victory. And this is during the summer. Traffic in the summer. And location can be where you live. It can be up to you. I grew up without AC. Back in my day, they didn't have portable music. We made our own. Back in my day, I grabbed ice cubes and a fan. Stop having fun, kids. All right, get your answers in, guys. No AC or no music? I like that, Greg. If I had no AC, I wouldn't be able to hear the music because my wife would be unhappy. I like that. Yeah, Art, and to be fair, our traffic's not, knock on wood, but we don't have too crazy of traffic here. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Okay, so about the same ratio. 3/4 of you said no music. 1/4 said no AC. I am going with no music. I got to have some AC. I can get by with no music. I can talk. I can talk to myself. I can think. I can take notes. There's a lot that I can do in silence. I'm a big AC guy. I'm not even going to try to be tough and act like I'm a big AC guy. No doubt. All right. You can only keep one as an option for you for the rest of your life. Don't get into the semantics and the little details and stuff. Just straight up. Which one would you keep if the other had to go? Would you keep pizza or tacos? One's got to go. Which one are you keeping? And yes, I did a taco pizza and a pizza taco as the pictures because I know you'd be like, well, what about a taco pizza, Dan? Shut up. Oh. What? Do you want some Taco Bell? Yes, I do right now. Dude, bring it over right meow. I really do. Don't you even say, oh, well, there's a pizza taco and a taco pizza. What about? Shut up. All right. Put your answers. I'm going to get a poll going. Which one are you keeping? Pizza or tacos? This might be the most difficult one I've ever done. My Taco Bell order is the crispy chicken cantina box. 2 crispy chicken cantina tacos, a chips and cheese, and a medium-size beverage. Do you take the taco guy? No, because I don't get tacos delivered. Tacos don't travel well. So no, I do not, Sean. All right, it is about even, guys. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Which one are you keeping? Pizza or tacos? That's not the rules, Brian. Respect the game. Pizza or tacos? Oh, I'm sorry, Emily. That is a risk. 1 in 10 times it will. Del Taco puts wheat in their taco seasoning. Get that garbage out of here. Wheat. Look it up. They have wheat in their... That's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, wrong. Del Taco's garbage for that. Wheat in your tacos. Mexican... Like, wheat? Stop it. Stop it. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my, it's literally 50-50, guys. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. All right. 5, 4, 3. It's 50-50. 2, 1. And okay. The poll says pizza slightly, but I'm evening it back out. Psych, it's tacos, baby. Tacos are staying. Pizza can go. If you gave me 10 days to eat tacos, right, Leo? Thank you. If you gave me 10 days to eat tacos or pizza, how would you split it up? It would be 10 days tacos, 0 days pizza. Facts. Straight up. That's a good point. That's a good point. I will take that as a valid entry of evidence. Where else can you get crinkle fries? That Arch, that's a fair point. That's a fair point there, sir. I know when to lay down with a fair point. That's a fair point. Yes. Okay. I think we have 2 more, you guys. I'm cruel tonight. I think I was ranted all up. Would you rather have permanently a popcorn kernel stuck in your teeth or an eyelash in your eye? Which one? Monster. Mark the monster. Had both of these happen to me the day of making this. The day of making this, I had both of these happen to me, and I didn't know which one was worse. They both were terrible. They both were terrible. I spent probably a good, not exaggerating, 4 hours trying to get that kernel out of my teeth. Chris, not going there. Yeah, they're terrible. They both happened to me. Okay, I love it. Canton, nice. He said I'd permanently remove my teeth first. Dang. Ooh, how about an eyelash stuck in your tooth? I have had a mustache hair stuck in my tooth. I went to go floss. I used like the floss pick sticks, and I pushed a mustache hair in between my teeth. Not fun. 0 out of 10 recommend. Not even trying to be like, it's so silly. Don't floss your teeth with a mustache hair. Horrible experience. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Steve. All right, get those answers in. Looks pretty clear on this one. Looks pretty clear on this one. Let's go ahead and end it. Kernel 1. I'm with you guys on kernel. You can't proceed with it. You can't function with the eyelash in the eye knowing it. With the kernel, it's horrible. But yeah, the mustache, it does. It's like thick. It hurt. Yeah, it's not good. Not good. Ooh, that's true, Mad Jack. Eyelash in the teeth is better kernel in the eye. That is true. That's a fair point, dude. That's a fair. Oh, the pop top on a can. If you snag a mustache hair and it pulls out your mustache hair, not fun. Not fun. All right, final one, guys. Oh, I don't know what I did. Guys, I rarely am in a bad mood. I must have been in a bad mood for this one. Wow. Okay, you are stuck in an elevator. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? Would you rather be stuck in the elevator with a mime or someone who hums constantly? That's terrible. Oh my gosh. Hummer, barely noticed. It probably was. I was probably all heated because of the soccer parents. You're probably right, Emily. That's probably what it was. My blood was boiling. This is soothing music, though. Which one you going with, my friends? A mime? Or someone who's humming? You're stuck in an elevator. Ooh. Oh, there's some good answers. Bar soap's really good. I haven't used it in a while, so I don't have the freshest of memories. But I know I didn't have any problems with it. So you took it up? Yeah. I can admit it. My bad, coach. I thought it was fun. Thank you so much, Andrew. I hope you're doing well too, man. It's a real elevator. Well played. You guys are so good. I swear this is like the wittiest group of people. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end this poll here. Most people picked mime. I did not know where you guys were going to go with that one. I thought mimes might creep people out. Here are and guys, there's 15 minutes left on the offer for the free oil. Here are the answers that convinced me. Mime, because I can just close my eyes. Fair. Ken says, both are getting choked out, but mine will be quieter about it. I agree. I am going with a mime, which I did not think that was my answer going in. But final question before we do the final giveaway, you guys. What was the highlight of your weekend? With the frustration of soccer, I was just venting. You know, it's not that serious. I'm not somebody that really gets crazy worked up. But the highlight of my weekend was both boys getting a medal, reaching the finals of their tournament with their new team, their first tournament with their new team, and they both balled out. Legitimately, Jax was the best player on his team. Crazy to be able to say that. So freaking cool. And then Maddox, you guys know him. He's just an absolute stud. I couldn't tell you how many goals and assists he had. He's just a stud. Just an absolute stud at the game, man. It's so fun. Yep, so fun. Anytime, Matthew. Anytime, man. But yeah, that was the highlight of my weekend, was being with the boys, being with Sam, being with Violet. The whole family went to the games. It was just an absolutely good time. The boys couldn't be happier, couldn't have had more fun, couldn't have been more of a positive, right? When we're done with stuff, we'll talk about their effort, we'll talk about their attitude. Every single game. Both boys had 4 games, so that's 8 games we had this weekend. Every single game we left being like, dudes, I couldn't be happier. You killed it. Thank you for giving it your all. Thank you for being a great teammate. Thank you for loving the game. And, good, Shane. I'm glad, man. And so that was a huge, like, just positive vibe for the full family. It was awesome. Awesome. Hey, girl. All right. Again, guys, drop those comments. And anybody out there, man, reach out to me. I feel like some of you would enjoy just some random conversations with a friend. Anytime. Sincerely, anytime, man. And also understand, the only notifications I have on my phone are my security cameras, which it went off down here, and text messages and phone calls. That's it. I don't have notifications on Facebook. I don't have notifications on Instagram. I don't have notifications on YouTube. None of that. So if I'm talking with you, it's because I chose to open that app. I chose that this was a time I wanted to see who messaged me. So just understand, you are never an inconvenience. Now, if we're close and it's somebody that's like, Dan, I need to be able to get a hold of you, I do have exceptions for those people, and there are people that have my number. But that's a whole different situation. But just understand, some of you absolutely have that right. But just know that if I open my phone and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and email, it's because I want to talk to you. So just keep that in mind, please. All right. That is something that is important to me, that people know that it's never an inconvenience. It's never a problem. I don't like when people are like, I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to, no. I chose to open those messages, right? So just keep that in mind, please, guys. Always welcome to message me. Okay. Let me go ahead and drop the link to the giveaway in case anybody just came in. In about a minute here, we're going to draw the final giveaway winner, and you guys still have time. Dancy10, get a free oil. Shout out to True North. Thank you guys for always supporting the community out there. Always. I'm pretty annoying, and Dan you've never once been annoying, man. You actually had like the most talked about Beard Advice Live topic. You are going to have a video in the future on that topic. I love it, man. Your email must be loaded. Nothing more than I can handle. I can handle it all. I take it on full stride, and I love it. I'm a beast, man. I can handle all that stuff. All right. Ken said, first guy to contact me after the fire. And I do, man. If I try to reach out to you guys, if I feel like something's off or if I feel like something's going on, I just genuinely treat people the way I would want to be treated. And I know for a freaking fact that Ken has my back. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, Matthew has my back. I know Donald is family and has my back through thick and thin. I know so many of you in here, I could go down the list, that if anything, Sean, Michael, Jose, any of you, Arden, so many of you, Nate, if anything happened, you guys would be there for me. You guys would be checking on me. You would be talking to me. I treat people like that because I know that they would treat me that way. Simple, done, easy. Very, very simple. All right. Let's go ahead and see who won this giveaway here, you guys. Yeah, back. And I know you guys got me, man. I never, ever doubt that or take that for granted. All right. There might be some giveaways or there might be some re-rolls, but we'll see. Do we have in the building Sean Adams? Come on down. Sean, are you out there? Drop a comment. And this is the big giveaway. Yep, shout out to True North. If you guys want to say thank you or any kind words, this is the time of the show to do that. All right. Oh, that's super cool. And Tara says, anyone who made their first order tonight, welcome to the North crew. All right. Sean, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. StreamYard delay. Where's my music? StreamYard delay. Oh, Sean Gold said so close. That is so close. And oh no. Oh no. Sean G said, I'll take it. Oh no. All right. Not that one. We could have had, oh my gosh, Mr. Adams and Sean could have combined teams. Oh, all right. That was the big one, too. That just means you guys have a chance. All right. You guys have a chance here. Let's see who this is. All right. Do we have in the building Timothy Berryhill? Timothy Berryhill. Berryhill. Timothy, are you out there? Yeah, this porta potty is getting full, you guys. No, just kidding. We got to flush. Timothy, the later it gets, the more people have to go to bed for work. So the giveaway chances change a little bit, which I understand. All right, we're going to be quicker on our time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. StreamYard delay. StreamYard delay. And Timmy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Be timely with your responses, guys. Be timely with your responses. Be ready to comment here. Be ready to say something. Okay, this human is in the building. They have been commenting in the last couple minutes. It could be you. Or you. Or you. They have been commenting in the last couple of minutes. Ooh, come on, Dan. I'm dragging this out a little bit. I want you to sweat. And it's the big giveaway, guys, by the way. Remember, we are giving away a choice of oil, butter, balm, and wash. All right, I got you, Tara. Do we have in the building Canton Bailey? Sean. Canton Bailey, are you still there? Drop a comment to claim this beautiful, free giveaway. I swear he was commenting. Canton Bailey. There he is. He said, heck yeah. That's right. Congrats, dude. You did it. You won. The can man gets it done. All right. Congratulations, Tara. You did see it. Your phone may die now. All right, guys. We went way later than I expected, but that's just how Terry Luis's cookie crumbles sometimes. And other than that, man, you got a little bit of time left on True North. Maybe they'll extend it a little bit because we went late. Not my call, but you can message them. All right. Who cares about free stuff? Yeah, hey man, we're here, and that's just a little bonus, man. I'm not against giveaways, obviously. I love people feeling great, but we come here for the community. We come here for the vibes, and it's all good. Oh man, Sean, you're way behind. Oh no, Sean, you are. Oh, Sean's what, like 10 minutes behind? Oh no. Oh no, sorry, man. Okay. Other than that, guys, I am about to get out of here. Dan C10, keep that in mind. Other than that, please remember I appreciate you. Please remember, I would like to say thank you for everything. Road to 100K, still loading. Outside of that, you guys, please make sure you're always live. My name's Dan C. Bearded. Please stay bearded. Stay positive. And for the live stream, and I do mean this community is so amazing. Helps me in so many ways. I love you guys. Good night. No, you hang up. Stop it. Stop it. You hang up. Okay, I will. No, you hang up. Please. I can't do it. Okay, here we go. We'll do it on the count of 3. We'll do it together, guys. We'll do it together. All right. 1, 2. You hang up. All right. For real, I'm out of here, guys. I appreciate you guys. Have a good night.